106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
Welcome to the Goddamn Podcast with Drew and TJ. Let's get this goddamn thing started.
You're goddamn right.
Yeah, instead of with Drew and TJ, it's actually with Grant and Joseph Bolden down here that we're letting hang out again, even though we probably shouldn't. TJ will. He gave everybody a heads up. I know he did in the patron show. I don't know if he sent out messages or anything, but he did say in the past few shows, because he's his old lady is having babies. She actually had the babies. Sent some pictures. I want to say some of you guys in our group chat can let me know on that, because I think I saw pictures of the baby, but I'm not entirely sure. But I think they're still at the hospital. He said he might jump in just for a little bit if he can, because you know TJ. We were just talking about that. TJ would rather hang out with all you guys than with his newly born children. So.
Oh, and I just had a suggestion for everybody. Try to make it seem like the show isn't way better now, just for his sake, to help his feelings. Okay.
Help his ego. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just try. And also, Paul might be here later, so we shall see. Zejinja. So, I guess to start. I always forget what he normally does. Okay. I have my little checklist here. Yes, TJ did have twins.
The second patron show?
Yeah. Well, there is no second patron show this month because we were just below our goal. We already did the one patron show that we're going to do.
Goddamn people. Slipping.
Yeah. We did it last Thursday, so no more patron shows. But the month's almost over anyway, so you got a fresh new month coming. If we hit that set amount, we will be doing 2 of those. That's 2 extra 3-hour shows for everybody. And magic phrase, I had. I'll let you guys choose. Grant, I'll let you choose. I had 2 of them here: Raiders of the Bald Ark, or Return of the Bald Guy.
Oh, we did Return of the Bald Guy.
It sounded too obvious. All right.
What was that first one again?
Raiders of the Bald Ark.
All right.
And I hope somebody can Photoshop that for me.
Oh, Jesus. Make me look less cool by turning me into Indiana Jones?
You're the one guy that could look less cool when we put you on Indiana Jones. Yeah. So, I don't know what else. What else does he do? Hey, normally we give things to patrons, right? But
not until 2nd or 3rd hour.
Yeah, but he'll have to do that because I don't know how to access all like the patron list. I don't fuck around with it. He does the Patreon stuff.
Well, let's see if I can do this right. And if you're not a patron, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's patreon.com/goddamn.
Very nice. Very nice. Jesus. I would say you might be looking to get some money in the future for that little advertisement right there, but TJ handles the money, so.
Oh, we know he handles it.
Somewhere right now in a hospital in Florida, there's a bag of shekels being shook. But how's everybody doing? Everybody good?
Yeah.
Doing all right? Hanging in there? You just put out your new video, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I've been working on that damn thing for like the last 6 weeks.
Oh. Yeah. Nice. Very nice.
And he's only saying that because he's getting criticism for it.
Was he getting criticism?
I am?
You're getting criticism?
I think it was Hellbound Heathen in the chat earlier.
Oh.
It's like I don't like how it was a cliffhanger.
Oh, yeah, I have to do that to keep people watching.
Well, you've become the Walking Dead.
Marketing. That's marketing, Drew.
Well, it has to be meaningful, though. It can't be contrived.
Yeah.
I pick places in the story that were going to happen regardless, and leave it, at a, kind of pick and choose where it would be best to leave it so that people want to keep watching, leave them wanting more.
Are you ever? Do you think you're ever going to do? Because a lot of your videos sometimes will turn out to be a little longer. Are you going to eventually do what everybody else does, where you start? Well, not everybody else, But people who do longer videos, they start like they know when the ad is going to come in, so they started putting like they'll put like their like logo or something where it's almost like on TV when TV is like supposed to go to commercials. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Y'all see
yeah. If I did I've done a couple of videos that are like 40 minutes where I'm talking, where it's just me talking, and it depends on the subject matter, you know. If it lends itself to that.
I figure that's the future of YouTube. Got to get them ads in. But then again, anybody watching on a desktop, who the fuck is still seeing ads? Streamlabs is up also, by the way. So I'm trying to see. All right, yeah. Streamlabs is up. Everything's good to go. Let's see. Normally TJ says if you give us like $50, I'll eat a donut or something.
You got anything laying around, Joel?
I've got an apple over here. I've got an apple.
I got a box of Cheez-Its. If you guys want to give me $50, I'll eat a few Cheez-Its.
I think we've already got a Photoshop.
Already.
Let's see. Come on. Peach had this on the back burner. I think I've seen this one before. Very good. Very good. We need one where...
Oh my god. I'm supposed to be Indiana Jones, assholes.
Of course, Darkmatter's like a head Nazi.
Cracking the whip. Actually, isn't that like the rabbi or whatever?
No, that's the Melloc. Is that his name, Melloc? He's the guy that Jones is like competing with throughout the whole movie.
Man, it's been so long since I've seen any of those.
Yeah,
Belloc maybe. It's Belloc. The chat will let us know. The chat always corrects us.
The first one and the third one, those were the worthwhile ones.
You didn't like Temple of Doom?
It's I liked it, but it's the least, not the least, but like just above Crystal Skull. Like you got Crystal Skull, and then
Ouch.
Temple of Doom, and then it's the third one probably, and then the first one's still the best.
Darkmatter, by the way, for anybody just joining, Darkmatter is ranking his favorite Indiana Jones movie. He put Crystal Skull first, and then
no, reverse it.
Temple of Doom was good, but yeah, it's no Last Crusade, especially no Raiders. Raiders was
right.
Piece of shit. Yeah, Crystal Skull, man. That's rough.
Yeah, they should have just left it alone. I mean,
and it seems like they could have done something really cool too, because it's like the beginning of the Cold War. Like they got all the shit going on with the Russians and stuff, and then it's just like, oh yeah. Plinkett did a good cover of that one. Anyways, I guess we'll go ahead and get going. I think I have one that TJ sent. It was called "How a Communist Eats Kit Kats."
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh, my beard is getting scruffy, ain't it?
You got Kit Kat laying around in that beard, bro?
I gotta do something about my beard. It's getting ridiculous. Yeah, I had to send that to him because you guys got a little bit too cocky. So you have to do what you naturally do, and you just if you're gonna be accused of something, you might as well just go full bore on it. You know,
I'm pretty sure some of the worst shit in history has been done with that mentality. Well, as they say, we hates the Jews. We might as well do it. What an asshole.
I'm gonna take off my shoes and socks and put them on 1 foot at a time.
God damn it. Drew, I have a version of that shop with you and TJ in it. Yeah, send me that one. Send me that one, Peach. Is that the Darkmatter opening the Ark of the Covenant? Yeah, send us that.
I don't eat Kit Kats with a fork.
Oh no, dude, that's like a whole other level of fucked up. This is pretty good. If this hasn't been a thumbnail, that needs to be a thumbnail. Nice. At least I'm not the guy who gets his face melted.
No, but you are a Nazi.
That's true. But so are you. Or no, you're just the dude in cahoots with the Nazis. The guy that goes around ripping off local tribes. Yeah. What are you talking about? You're Stalin down there. I just realized I left them as Stalin. We had.
Well, I mean,
there's this Stalin.
Yeah, but at least I have safe spaces on Twitter. You know, as Stalin. I mean, I could.
God.
You don't have any safe space as a Nazi.
Yeah, that's true. As a Nazi. Hold on, there we go. All right. I think we're actually ready for some content. Grant, are you ready?
I am ready.
Let's do it. Unless there was something else to talk about. You guys want to ramble about something? I heard Bill Cosby's going to prison. You guys want to ramble about that for a while?
Oh yeah, he's going for like 3 to 10 years, right to prison too. They didn't let him.
No bail. Yeah.
No bail or anything.
Did you see what Tariq Nasheed had tweeted about it?
Yeah. I mean,
that fucking guy.
He has one answer for everything. I mean, there's
White
you don't
supremacy.
even have. Yeah, you don't even have to.
Oh, let me see if I can pull it up. I think wasn't it Billy that?
Yeah, I think it was Billy that I saw.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, for a few people it was going around. Oh yeah, here we go. This is good.
It's getting
stuff.
so a man can't even rape a bunch of people anymore. Damn.
There you go.
We have to find other means besides roofies and duct tape. Got to be more clever with it now.
Racially biased.
Racially based. Racially based.
Oh, based.
Yeah,
Either or it could have been.
Yeah.
It's white supremacy railroading. Excuse me, white supremacy railroading? The railroading is for the Chinese. Racist.
It's so great because when I hear him make those jokes, I just look down at his little box and he's fucking Stalin making these horrible jokes. Yeah, you would get gulagged really quick, Tariq, in Darkmatter's world.
A prominent black. Why is he talking like that or tweeting like that? To keep all other. Oh, it gets worse. All the other Negro. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That is basically, for any of you who don't have Twitter or you're not familiar with Tariq, this is his Twitter feed.
You know, if you plan on raping dozens of women, I hope that there is something that keeps you in line. You know, just if this does that, then great. Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyways, content. I know Grant's jonesing over there. We're gonna get to it, buddy. We're gonna get to it. Originally I was gonna see how long we could stall before you started bitching about it, but let's go ahead.
No, I'm here. I'm not gonna bitch about it.
Oh, here you go. This is perfect. This is Tariq's Twitter feed, basically.
Jesus Christ. What? He's worth. Philly Beef said he's worth $2.5 million for doing what? What does he do that's worth $2.5 million?
Is it just like political commentary?
Well, remember he was like a failed rapper at one time too.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he had an album called "Wash Your Ass."
That was real?
No joke.
Oh my God. His salary is not yet disclosed. Salary is believed to be massive through his profession and business. Estimated net worth $2.5 million.
That's
Holy
insane.
shit. For doing, but what's his business?
But he's going to make that 2.5 sound a lot more than it is, because the white man's been holding him down this entire time. He could have more.
Net worth. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what. Oh, maybe we can find something. We can find something here. Let me share this. It's a Tariq Nasheed. There we go. The big questions we all wanted to know. Nickname's King Flex.
American film
that was his
producer.
rapper name.
King Flex?
Yeah.
Wait, he's a film producer, film maker, author, actor, fashion designer, media personality. Jesus Christ, this is a Renaissance man for the ages.
See,
Wow.
Education. He graduated from Yale.
Whoa, okay, maybe I underestimated him.
Oh.
I'm curious, like you, like what exactly he does. He wrote a book, The Art of Macking.
Oh gosh, he's a pickup artist.
Yeah, he's a pimp.
See, there's his money right there. Quarter of a million copies. That's his money right there. If his book was like, his book was like $8 or whatever, that's $2 million right there.
And now he does lectures and seminars.
Colleges around the country on sex and relationships.
I'm in the wrong business. I didn't make a pickup artist book.
You need to do this.
Anything I know.
You need to do that. Release an instructional DVD called Mac Lesson.
Yeah, it won't take you 6 weeks to put a little bullshit speech together.
All right, here. let me try out lesson 1. Ladies of the chat, imagine my Stalin stash against your clit.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Jesus.
All right, come on. Don't.
Every woman in earshot feels violated.
Dry now.
I didn't mean to Cosby the shit out of the chat. I did not mean to Cosby the shit. Don't leave.
Fucking Carrie says I'm leaving. Yeah, we don't blame you.
Just a joke.
6'5". Damn. Yeah, that's just a bunch of other shit. So basically, that's what he does. Yeah, thank you. Godless Lesbian's going back to being gay now. Thank you. Darkmatter. Fucking Tariq machine.
Well, did she ever, like, leave it to begin with?
Well, she's with Pumpkin, you see.
That don't mean anything.
Oh, damn. I wasn't going to say it. I was going to let you say it. All right, let's get on with some content here. Let's try. I think we got some kind of fucked up stuff, but we got some funny. I gotta move around. I guess this one's appropriate. We'll start with this. This is being around women in 2018. Play it smart, fellas. Gotta play it smart, you know. Man does it right. I've never heard
that guy
Mr. Bean.
See, now that guy knows how to have women in the palm of his hand. Huh? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually going to be my pleasure to put Stalin behind bars. Oh, get in there. To the gulag with you. Let's try, let's see. Oh, never leave a bro behind.
And you can't look any cooler than that.
Oh my god, dude, come on, man.
Well, TJ's gone, so I have to make up for lost funds.
That's uncalled for. Yeah, that is a good friend. This looks like one of those big ass metal festivals. Was it fucking Walk-In? The shit they do in Germany? They have those big ass festivals.
Download.
Yeah, downloads. Do they still do download?
Oh yeah.
Really? See, Europe, they get all the good festivals. We don't get all that shit over here. We get fucking Mayhem.
That's even done now.
Coctopus is in the chat, says get Darkmatter bars.
No, you're not supposed to be here. What? You're busy giving me bars, and meanwhile you abandon your fucking kids. Jesus Christ, deadbeat dad.
Already neglecting them.
Yeah.
They're not even like hours old.
Do those kids even know who their father is?
It's like, no, they're not moving right now, so it's all good. They can stay right there.
Yeah, he's out all night giving bars to innocent men. Meanwhile, his kids are starving.
Pumpkin says that's because Europe has good metal bands. Europe does have good metal bands, but America has plenty of shit. Most of the European bands were influenced by American bands. The good ones, anyways. I'm like, we have good bands. It's like
it's just like Europe. The Europeans made it better.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, I won't knock the Europeans for their metal. He says he's in a damn hospital room with him right now.
Well, you know what to do. Put the phone right up to their ear so they can hear my voice. And be.
This is going to go down a wrong turn already.
I was going to find one to do for Teej, but I don't see it. Well, maybe if you're still here, buddy, I'll find the one I'm looking for. Grant, you like fish? What do you know? What a fajita puffer?
Yeah.
Okay, this is it eating.
To the awful animator, aka デシメートル2525, I want you to say creepy, sexually harassing things to the shadow that could put you right next to Bill Cosby, in an Indian accent, you bold fuck.
Fuck you.
I am not sure I am knowing how to do an Indian accent. I will just wobble my head back and forth and hope that it comes out the best.
I honestly think Darkmatter already sexually harassed all of us enough with that Stalin's mustache clit joke.
There are many more things that my Stalin's mustache can do to the chat. I would very much like to tickle every orifice of your body with my Stalin stash.
That accent is all over the place, dude. What the fuck are you doing?
I can't do it. As long as you're pulling Stalin hairs out of every orifice of your body, then my job is done. Okay.
Anyway, so thanks. Who is that? Roblox? Thanks, Roblox. We appreciate you, buddy.
Yes, remember that, Chad. You have Roblox to thank for that, not me.
You have to steadily. You need to steadily do that throughout the night. Just dip back into that Indian accent of yours and creep the chat out. Anyways, here's the pufferfish video.
Jesus Christ, that thing's a nightmare.
They have teeth.
Dude, that fucking centipede.
And those
fuck.
Centipedes are kind of vicious too, aren't they? Those big centipedes. Well, that
How
thing
about a
definitely.
scorpion?
Dude, he just ripped that fucker in half.
Doesn't he have like a?
God damn.
He's just got like a thick skull, right? And that's why those things don't bother him.
I guess. I mean, don't all those things will be stinging the shit out of him, right?
Yeah, they're just hitting bone though.
Yeah. Those things usually eat like clams. They actually crush the shells.
Jesus.
Their teeth are like
Dude.
they have to keep eating on their shells and all to keep the teeth filed down.
Look at how he just like shreds this thing.
And that thing is going off on him too. If you look at that,
Yeah.
right when he grabs it, it's like pummeling his face. Bam, 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 bam. Nope, not good enough.
No, you see his the fucking tail floating around.
Yeah. Look at that. It's pummeling him. No, that thing's just spaghetti.
Yeah.
Didn't stand a chance.
That's fucking nuts.
People, I used to think it would be scary, like when I was a kid, if aliens came to Earth, and there is scary enough shit already on Earth.
There is, dude. Imagine you had something like this if you had something like this that walked around on land and ate people like this, either we wouldn't be here or it wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
'Cause we're not coexisting.
Someone's got to go.
Yeah, we're not coexisting with like a giant walking population of pufferfish.
Yeah, everything that can, if you think about it, everything that can really fuck us up is going extinct.
Yeah, most of it we killed.
Yeah.
Well, I mean the shit that like they talk about was it like our ancestors couldn't get big enough to do shit back when the dinosaurs were around. So if basically if you had like a humans coexisting with dinosaurs thing, yeah, one of us has to go.
Yeah.
We're not having like fucking kids getting ate on like the way to school by fucking giant reptiles and shit.
Yeah, when dinosaurs were around, it was all the mammals were like rodent sized.
Yeah, they're all tiny.
So we just had to be thankful Peachy wasn't around, or else nobody would be here.
And now those little rodents, all those years of evolution, those millions of years of evolution, and now Peachy's gassing mice in a lab. Well done, Peach. Okay, all right. Somebody sent me this, and it made me think of Darkmatter. This guy's face when he pulls this off is great.
What the fuck? Nothing about this guy should remind you
Dude,
of
what
me.
is up with his eyes?
Dude, wait, you haven't seen it yet. Whenever he pulls this off.
What's with the nipple clamp? Oh, I see now.
Look at this face.
Holy shit. That's
No
gangster.
bridge of his nose, 2 eyes that are like together, one
That is
eyebrow.
gangster.
Yeah, gangster. That's one way to put this. Yeah, that's a Darkmatter Photoshop right there, people. Dude, he's so fucking proud.
You don't fuck with nipple tassel, man.
Now, is this
He's
the
thinking
same? Is this the same dude that like he'll wear like his little underwear or whatever, but he'll put like that same little like napkin down, but sit like a cup of tea on it, and then he pulls it off really fast and just points at it. It's like the tea just like falls down on his junk or something.
Dude, what are you watching?
No, we played it on the podcast like a dozen times.
I remember something this guy did.
Yeah, there's no way to not sound racist with it, but I'm gonna say he looks a lot like the other guy that did it. I think we all know what I mean here. Oh, here's one. Darkmatter, remember this?
Oh no! I'm not watching it. I got my thing in the.
Oh yeah.
I'm not. My eyes are closed, so.
Fuck!
Yeah, that one's rough.
Oh.
Wrong thing there. Hold on.
Ow!
You didn't see that the first time we played it?
I just needed to see it this one time.
Yeah. Darkmatter watched it a lot.
Yeah, guess why?
No idea what you're talking about, buddy.
Really not supposed to fully extend.
Yeah. Dude, in the way that thing broke, and then like all that weight coming back down that pinned him there, so he was just stuck looking at his leg bending the wrong way.
Yeah, he has to
that's,
wait for people to take the weights off.
Yeah.
It's all 4 knee ligaments just gone. He's been walking for at least 3 years.
TJ, if you're still watching, this one's for you, buddy. That's it. I'm getting a dash cam. Oh.
Yeah, I've seen shit like that before.
And I'll just drive over him. Fuck it. Commit.
Where people will just
Commit.
flop on the car.
Jesus. He better be lucky he's not in China, remember? In China, they would have just run him over. Like, oh, I'm not paying for this asshole the rest of his life. Yeah.
I saw one where a guy just he went in front of the car and lied down in the road in front of it, and the person driving didn't know he did that, so they drove over.
Oh shit! So
You know what's funny? You got that tattoo sign right there where he's got a Toyota emblem tattooed on his ass at that very same spot.
Tramp stamp of fucking Toyota emblem. Yeah. Man, I wonder how often that shit happens and people actually make money off of doing that. It's probably like way more than I would like to hear.
All of my cars.
Just think about how shitty people are and just multiply that by 3, and that's how many people are doing it.
I've worked enough in like the grocery business where when people like slip and falls and stuff, it's like, dude, like, especially nowadays, like you have cameras everywhere and they catch people all the time faking shit like that so they can come in there and make money off the companies and stuff.
Yeah, I have dash cams in all my cars. I don't trust people to tell the truth or even to do shit like that. And like when I cut my forehead open at Home Depot, when I stood up and hit my head on the shelf. You know, I wasn't wasn't looking up above me, and I was looking down at some product lower down, and then there was a shelf above my head, and I hit it, and it bled a lot, tons of blood coming out, to the point where I needed, I was a scene. It made a scene. There was blood all over the aisle. So yeah, they got first aid kit and helped me out and everything, and they were so scared about what I would do, and I'm like, it was my mistake. I'm not doing anything. They were like all shocked. Like, no, I'm not gonna do anything. It was my mistake. That was years ago. So
it's crazy. It's crazy how many of those situations they'll have to deal with. Even when it's like somebody that'll walk by a pallet of something and like trip over a pallet, and like they'll fall down, and then they're just like, oh, I'm gonna sue the shit out of the store and stuff, and like threatening to get lawyers and everything. Oh, what do they want? Booty girls? Jesus.
All of the annoying talking.
Yeah, these people have the attention span of a fucking gnat. Oh well, I'm not gonna complain. But yeah, like people will do that, and people that wear like those, like nowadays they sell those sandals, those really thin sandals that are slick as shit, and people always fall. They'll be selling those, and people go into a lot of grocery stores are banning those because people keep coming in and falling and trying to sue the stores. Did Salty Cracker just say "ooh booty"? Like ooh?
Somebody time him out.
Jesus.
What you?
Salty Cracker. No. All right. What else we got? Oh no!
You think?
Go ahead.
I was just wondering. Do you think we're conditioned to like certain body parts? Like if like, I don't know, like if fingers had to be totally covered at all times, and they were like sexualized, like from birth, and like if someone removed their mitten or whatever, and it would be so erotic to us or whatever. Do you think, or pornographic? Oh my God, she showed her fingers. Did you see that? Holy shit, her fingers were on TV.
I mean, it might be more so just because you never see them, but I still don't think it would be anything like it is for like tits and ass for guys. And girls like what girls like stuff like this. A lot of this, like, there's like an understanding of like how it plays into like fertility, and you can kind of understand more of like the biological necessity or like the want for like big boobs and big hips and stuff like that.
Right.
So, I mean, I think
Continuation of the species is what matters here.
Yeah.
And I just described Islam and coigs and coigs. Now, come on now. That's like ankle. You see a little ankle, then we're getting slutty.
A little ankle?
Yeah.
Heartbroken Winter says ankles used to be sexual. I mean, for some people they still are. I mean, people have like foot fetishes, and people are into all kinds of weird shit.
Like seeing stuff like this, 50 years ago, even that would.
Oh yeah, this was
actually
like porn 50 years ago.
We saw this kind of thing 50 years ago.
Okay, well, maybe
like, with like pin up and shit like that.
Well, yeah,
right, so
but also
100 years.
But then, even with pinup, the reason they had to do pinups is because it was considered porn if it was real women doing that. That's why they had to do like air drawing of like the women and shit. So it was to the point it was still considered like really like risque and everything. Now this is like every girl's social media feed.
Right. So basically, 50 years
Instagram.
from now, 50 years from now, it's going to be like, okay, so just no labia.
Right. No, it'll probably be that too. It'll probably just, I don't know. I don't know where it would go.
What's left to cover up? I mean,
yeah, I don't know. I think maybe like a basic cable will be more like, I don't know, maybe like Japanese or like Asian. Isn't it like in over there, like they can do porn but they just blur everything out? They just blur out the sex organs, but you can put that on like regular TV.
That's weird.
Yeah, so maybe it'll be something like that. All right, check this out. This is hiding in 2 feet of water.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Jesus Christ, that's a big thing. He knew it was there, huh?
Yeah, it's a good thing he did. This looks like one of those like, little rice fields or some shit. I don't think it is, but you look at that amount of water. Would you ever expect that size of a fucking gator?
No.
No, it's not 2 feet of water. There's just a little dip.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You're just sitting in a perfect spot. Oh.
But think about that, man. Like, your kids are just
Dude,
walking
that thing's
around.
every bit of 15 feet.
Yeah, that's fucking nuts. That's how you lose your dog or your kid. Your kid's out
Or
there.
your
just
hand.
Like, yeah. Think about that. Like where it is. And look, there's that other little patch of like dirt right there. You could just step across. Maybe step your ankle in the water to get over there.
Yeah. That's one example, though, of an animal that still is around quite a bit, Drew, that can kill us fairly easily, that we haven't gotten rid of yet.
Yeah, that's true. But we also, they're not like everywhere. You know what I mean? They're like they tend to kind of stay to themselves. That's probably the only reason they're alive. Is they don't go out and like try to fuck over people. It's the same way with big cats can do that too. They can just annihilate people. But all the big cats that were here, we killed off. You know, a lot of the big animals that were here, we killed off.
Actually, the cats are making a comeback.
Are they?
Yeah. Like in the mountain areas. Especially like up here in the Appalachians, they're actually making a comeback here.
Cool. Good.
I did see a bobcat.
Need less people
here.
up there. A bobcat?
Yeah. Wandered through the backyard. It was years ago.
Yeah. Bobcats are pretty vicious,
Florida,
but I'll take a
Florida Panthers.
I'll take a bobcat over a fucking cougar or some shit. I've seen what those things can do to like people up walking the mountains. Pretty heavy stuff. Man, there was another one that was right along those lines. Same.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Timler. Timler?
Oh, dubious sinister. Oh, yeah. That's a good picture. This is when, remember that time Indiana Jones fought that big Nazi by the plane?
Come on.
He even blackened his eyes.
Gave him a little cut on his nose. Good work.
You will never see me with a black eye. And that's not because I'm racist. Don't even say it.
Dude, you should be flattered that he actually put you on like the big Nazi. He didn't make you like one of those squirrely little runt-looking Nazis. He actually put you on the one that actually fights Indy.
Nobody would believe I'm small.
Sure, pal, sure.
I didn't say you will never... Well, all right. Never mind.
He's going to watch everything he says now.
I didn't say black guy. I said black eye. And you would see me with a black guy in a perfectly platonic situation. I have black friends and everything.
Oh God!
I'm not racist. Shut up.
Oh, here it is. All right, this former was losing his chickens, so he set up a trap to catch whatever was getting his chickens.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Dude,
Get the fuck out.
Dude, is that not fucking nuts? Look at that chicken just sitting over there. It has no idea. It's like right out of the reach.
Jesus Christ.
That farmer's got extra dinner.
Yeah. I don't know how that giant snake would taste, but...
How did he catch...
Probably good. You see all that muscle, man?
Yeah, but that's all muscle that gets used a lot. That's usually not very tender. Also, I don't know that I've ever ate snake. I don't know how it would taste. I don't know what the meat tastes like. But that's a lot of meat, though.
Tastes like chicken.
How does he catch?
Tastes
What is
like
that thing doing to catch it?
He rigged up some little like fucking hillbilly MacGyver shit to catch this fucking thing. I don't know what that is.
There was a string at the front of that,
Yeah.
and then that's what did it.
Look, you see when it goes off, you see his mouth next to the chicken.
It's wide open, like
Dude.
right at it. Yeah. And you see how he was moving? He was kind of sideways coming up to it. He was ready to pounce on that fucker.
Dude. Like, if you had to guess, look at the size of the chicken. If you had to guess how long that snake is.
I'd have to say like 17, 18 feet.
Yeah, it's got to be close to 20.
No, even the tail is still way back there with
What
the last
kind of
post.
snake is that?
That's an anaconda.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but
Yeah.
I've never seen one move like that.
Cernian says 10 foot. Oh, that thing's got to be bigger than 10
That shit pushing 20.
Yeah.
He's been getting easy meals like that.
Yeah, he's just been out
Shit,
there eating the shit out of this former chicken.
Look at that mouth wide open was as big as the chicken. If you could pause it just right when he came through and opened it up from top to bottom, it was just as big as that chicken.
I can't. I just can't see the chicken that well. But is it like
See it right there.
not even alive?
No,
It's not moving.
I don't know if it's. I think maybe it's like foot is tied down or something. Because I can't imagine even something as dumb as a fucking chicken.
No,
It's not going to run away when they see some shit like
Yeah,
that.
that chicken should have hauled ass by that point. Even if it's tied down, it should be flapping, doing anything it can to get away.
Yeah, it tried.
Yeah,
It tried, but it's pinned.
It did like that.
But even the wings aren't fucking going apeshit trying to get the fuck away.
He might
mean-
have it tied down too.
The chicken's just taunting him. Like, I got
that
your
mouth
ass.
was just open. I mean, it wouldn't even have to like suffocate the chicken. It could swallow whole.
So say this is like some aliens come to Earth and put some KFC in front of your face.
Make you go through a
And then
little
you-
tube to get it.
Yeah, and then they just snatch you.
Your mouth is wide open by that fucking chicken leg.
Yeah. I'm kind of curious too exactly how that trap works. It's one of those. It looks like one of those. What do they call it?
That's basically a snare.
Yeah, but like they catch rabbits with and stuff.
Right. But there had to be something at the front that locks down. Because it's loose right there. He hit something in it.
Damn.
Okay, that stick that's dangling, that was right at the front.
Oh, was it?
When he hit that stick and let it loose, that's when it took the noose and tied it right at the back end of it. So where it locked the snake down, it can't get further in the tube.
Okay. Yeah, they're saying a noose snare. Yeah, I would say blue colors. Like, I don't know, is this worth an Aussie Man review? I would say so.
Oh,
I would
absolutely.
love to hear the take. Like, Jesus fucking Christ! Look at this goddamn thing.
Fucker is tied up in the tube.
And then he's going to say something about how the chicken just doesn't give a fuck. Chicken just stares him down.
Chicken's like, fuck off.
Yeah,
Fuck right off.
that's wild, man. I don't know. I just stumbled across all this like weird. I guess it's kind of dark, but it's like super interesting how some of this shit works. This is a wasp that is decapitated, but before it goes to like fly away, it grabs its severed head and flies off.
Oh fuck!
It's just so fuck. Okay, so it's like alive and everything, doesn't have a fucking head. That's its head laying there. Then just fucking grabs it and jets. Like, I gotta go.
That's
Yeah,
so
I'll put it back
fucked
later.
up. It just seems weird to us, but their heads must serve a extreme, very, very different purpose.
Yeah.
Like, it's such a primitive system that it operates. There's not much thought going on in that head. To where I mean, it's obviously going to die, but
It's all just like motorized instinct.
yeah, it's just wired totally differently than we are.
Yeah. That's just
But
fucking
God,
nuts.
that's morbid. That's
Dude,
fucked up.
he just like picks it up and just like gone.
That is fucked up.
Roebuck says I'm getting triggered by all these snakes and bugs. Sorry, buddy. Let's try. Why isn't the zookeeper around to break up this fight?
Where's the zookeeper? Where's the zookeeper? No.
I love the text. Where's the zookeeper? Bitch, somewhere to say. What the fuck's he gonna do? Hop in there and start boxing? Yeah. These things
Bust
are...
out the trank gun.
Dude, these things are like mad strong.
Oh yeah. You ever see one of these with like they have a condition where they don't have their hair, they don't have hair.
Mm.
It's just they look like a fucking insane bodybuilder, but
like the musculature, the shape and everything is actually like just like ours.
Yeah, but just insanely bigger.
Yeah.
And more defined.
Yeah.
Like nothing you could do. The biggest human being would be a rag doll.
Oh my god.
I mean, they don't call these guys king of the jungle for nothing. That's raw power, man.
Dude, look at this fucking thing.
Yeah.
And that's not even one of these. This is like a fucking chimp or some shit.
Yeah.
Look at this fucking thing. Look at the arms on that thing, dude.
I mean, it's got biceps, triceps, all that shit.
And you know, like
Beasts, man.
the way they climb too, like it's, you know, like a human being would struggle to, you know, do a bunch of chin-ups. For them, it's just, you know, like walking is to us. The way they traverse.
They're doing it with the middle finger. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
You ain't got shit on me.
Dude, this looks like it would be in a meme. Like, I don't always fling my shit at people.
A meme or a Photoshop.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You got to put that smile as well.
Yeah, but still, those like the arms, the shoulders, this thing's fucking chest, dude. This thing's just ready to rip somebody's head off their fucking neck. Yeah, it's crazy. Now, by the way, thanks for adding hairless apes to my search list, Darkmatter. Appreciate it, buddy.
That's the least of your worries.
Like, somewhere like the NSA or something, there's some guy throwing his headphones down like, we gotta act now, guys. Something fucked up's going on over there. Let's see. Oh, no, you don't.
Oh.
Yeah, this one, I think this one was, yeah, he was fucking with the hurt one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Peace out, rabbit.
Damn.
Ouch.
Hold on, is that a cat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a fucking, that's a lion.
Shit. Yeah.
That lion's getting its shit fucked up. It's like that, was it last episode we watched the bullfight?
Mm.
Yeah. Jesus.
It's gonna live up to his name. It's gonna be doing nothing but lying around now.
We got one more with the animals here. Sarah's Nat Geo blouse.
Unlike previous administrations, this isn't groupthink. We all come and have a chance to voice those ideas, voice those perspectives,
don't do it.
have a lot of healthy competition. And with that competition, you usually get the best results. The president likes that type of competition and encourages it. The people that are here because they love the president, they love this country, and they want to see the best things happen.
Jesus. Dude. This...
The
fucking internet.
You don't wear green on TV.
not
like,
in the internet age, you don't. Damn.
Give a whole new meaning to ass cleavage.
Oh my god. The only thing that was missing
was there.
The only thing that was missing was the dubstep.
Oh god.
I usually don't like to, you know, judge women's bodies negatively, like, but she does have a shitty chest. And
she likes that joke. That's her sexy look. God damn. Well, let's see what else we got here. We got all kinds of fucking videos. Yeah, since we're already on like the animal thing, this is an eagle chasing down a deer. Scope.
Damn
Scope likes
eagle, that's a fucking condor. Did you see the wingspan on that?
Oh, is it? Yeah, whoever sent it said it was a fucking eagle.
You remember those videos of those bald
wings-
eagles? They'll grab a goat and fly it off a cliff and just drop it.
They just take their time and go pick it up.
Yeah, that's how they kill it. Is they just drop the damn thing from a high altitude.
It's smart. It makes sense. That's fucking wild, dude. I remember they had. Oh man, it was a few years back. They had it was a trail cam footage in like Russia, where the goddamn eagles are just insane, and it was like a deer walking through the snow, and it's just pictures. It's not actual video. And like one picture would be like the deer doing like this. The next one is like the deer running. Like the third one is like this eagle landing on its back, and this deer's just looking up, and its eyes are like this big. Like what the fuck?
Hey,
the next
Drew.
one is that thing just like gnawing the flesh off of its rib cage.
Drew, back it up when he first hits it.
Oh, and just pummels it.
No, I think he grabs the back legs.
Yeah, picks them up.
Yeah, God, that's some genius shit right there.
Huh.
Yeah, keeps his back legs up so he can't run.
Yeah.
It's like a fucking rodeo rider there, dude. Jesus.
Well, even if the thing tries to run with both front legs, it says that wingspan acting like a parachute.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's pretty badass when you can hunt deer with a fucking bird. You want to see some...
So what the hell do you need your Second Amendment for, Drew?
Yeah.
You can just buy a big ass eagle and go hunt.
No, that's a true desert eagle right there.
All right, well, you wanted to talk about genius. This one's genius. This is a killer whale that is actually using bait to hunt birds. See, he's got some fish. He lays some fish out for him. Then he steps back. Steps back. Who wants a fish? Doesn't smell good. Oh, am I a little too close? Well, let me back up just a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, I see you eyeing it. You want it. You want it.
Did he get one?
Yeah,
Oh, he got
one.
one.
Yep.
Jeez, I didn't know they were that smart.
A lot of these things are
I've
smart,
seen
right?
I've seen those where there'll be like a small flat like iceberg, and there'll be like 3 of them that'll come at the same time, and then they'll stop, and it brings a wave and washes a seal off of that iceberg.
Then they pounce.
Yeah, and there's a couple of those where they'll come up on a seal, and they'll take their tail and smack that bitch 30 feet in the air, knock it out.
Yeah, I see those.
The videos are funny because you see a seal just flying through the fucking air.
Yeah, but it's crazy how smart these fucking things are.
Mhm.
Like this thing's legit using bait to hunt.
Yeah.
Got his ass. That just does yoink. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. And dolphins are smarter than they are, I believe. Dolphins are like crazy smart. I want to see dolphins do some shit like this. Let's see. Any more animals? We're trying to get all the animals out of the way.
Anger Pumpkin brings up a good point. The fish is still there.
He says it kept the fish.
Yeah.
The myna bird can speak Japanese.
おはよ
あおはよ
う。いい子だな。
う。もういい子だね。阿部ちゃん、今度お留守番。
Yeah, I think it was Monkey Fudge sent this. He said even their birds are smarter than we are.
なんだよ。できる？
はい。
できる。偉いね、阿部ちゃん。いい子さんしててくださいよ。
あ、わかりました。
わかったの。偉いさんだね、阿部ちゃんね。
All right, so the Japanese porn is getting even too weird for me.
This is what's next. This is the future of Japanese erotica, bro.
わかりました。
Yeah, beak
When
tie.
when I start seeing little pixelated areas on the bird, I'm out.
Yep. It's like, that's enough for me. You had me at butts in the wall, but I gotta draw the line somewhere. Oh, I thought we had some more animals. Let's see what. Rescuing cats gone wrong.
Holy shit. There's nowhere to go.
Just fucking chaos.
Fucking that place off.
Yeah, they're just fucking.
Oh my god.
Imagine you put these cats in there. You're like, well, I got to go to work, but they'll be fine in here. Imagine
It's got to be Dusty Smith's bathroom.
He has a shitload of cats.
He does a lot of animal rescue like in his house.
Oh god.
So, yeah.
Yeah, imagine what they could do in there for 8 hours. There would not be shit left in there. What we got? We got.
Why is there like random pieces of wood in there?
Yeah.
Just fucking that thing all up. Oh, we got a Photoshop here. This is called punching up.
What the fuck?
Dude, that face. Darkmatter, you gotta stop doing selfies. just gotta quit.
Because all it is just fodder for the fucking for the photoshoppers.
Or just block everybody in this chat on Twitter.
I'm gonna do some research. Let's see here.
Are you looking up Japanese bird porn?
No, I'm looking up Harrison Ford is 6'1". Okay, so there wouldn't be that much of a height difference. Come on now.
But there would be a height difference, is what you're saying.
A couple of inches. Not nothing like that.
It's just because it's the angle is weird. Harrison's closer to the camera, unless that guy has a fucking 12-year-old's rib cage. I think that guy's punching more towards the camera.
Yeah, he would have like the vulgar display of power cover look with the wrinkled faces and the wrinkle in the cheeks and all that.
Dude, is it just me, or is it Darkmatter with that beard looks like a bald Paul? Dude, that thing gets longer, you're gonna look like a bald Paul.
That means somebody's got to go find a picture of Paul and then put it next to him. And then when Paul gets here, show it to him.
I think I got one of Paul that we use for his.
Just like any one of like the Skeptic Fence thumbnails would just be perfect.
It's basically just bald Paul. God damn. Well, I guess TJ. Well, maybe he'll make it later. I'm seeing if I hear anything from Virginia. Nothing. Alright.
Misses you guys this much.
I think he's just biding his time to come back for Skeptic Fence Season 13, bro. No? Ye of little faith. Alright. We'll take a break. When we come back, the magic phrase will be in play. Hopefully everybody remembers what it is. Stay tuned.
Okay, let's do this fucking shit.
All right. We are back. And the magic phrase will now be in play. Hopefully everyone remembers what it is. I'm glad I wrote it down, or else I wouldn't.
I totally forgot.
Did you for real? Yeah, I forget all
because you had both of them that were like almost the same thing.
I made it in the Apple, anyways. I'm even cheaper than TJ.
Is that possible?
Apparently, I love it. Gala apples are just so fucking good.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess we can just get straight into it. Carrie just sent us this interesting bit.
No, make sure it's not infected. It came from a ginger.
Have to run it through a filter. All right, this is from Daily Mail in UK. And apparently there's a video here.
Wow.
I saw this going around Twitter, but I didn't see a video.
That's psychotic.
Let's see.
Like, fun.
Yeah, slap the shit out of her, sue the shit out of her.
I was gonna say nobody like got up and decked her.
I'm about to say Russia. You really let us down.
Honestly.
You know, ironically, the thing that's keeping her from getting decked is the thing that she's. Well, you know what I'm trying to say. I'm wording it poorly, but.
Oh, that's why I wanted you to keep going.
Yeah.
That's what I noticed too, Peachy. Peachy said they're not even taking up that much space.
No.
And half of these...
Like that guy right there on the edge, he's right on the edge.
And look at that giant empty seat next to him.
Leave it, you know, someone isn't even bothering other people, and she's gonna go and do far worse than bother them, you know, because of the potential that, you know, they could bother someone if there was someone sitting there.
I'm sorry. I was listening, but then the autoplay started playing, and I'm like, what the fuck is this thing doing? This thing is just like rubbing his tits in a fucking bath. Sorry. Yeah. I heard people on Twitter, I didn't see the video, but people on Twitter were saying it looked like it was staged or something, but I thought they were just talking about the pictures that were going around Twitter.
Could be staged.
Well, she had somebody.
She
had somebody else filming it as well, so they probably staged it. But if it was unsuspecting people, that seems real enough that somebody would do some stupid shit like that.
They look genuinely surprised.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I can understand raising a fuss if all the guys are taking up the seats, and there's like you could fit other people there, but you can't because they all got their legs open.
Yeah.
Other than that, I guarantee you there are bigger problems in Russia. Fucking man spreading. Jesus. All right.
Made up problems.
Huh?
Made up problems. I can't stand made up problems.
Oh, I thought you meant Russia only has made up problems. Like, no, I'm pretty sure Russia has some pretty.
No, I'm talking
problems.
about man spreading.
Like, yeah.
I hate it when people make an issue a gendered issue. Like, this is shit people do. Like, people put their damn bags on the seat. They take up more room with their purses and shit. Like, people do that. They take up more room than they should, and that's a people thing, not a gender thing.
Well, honestly, when you talk about like the bags taking up more spaces, that would probably be more females than men. purses, shopping bags, that's more likely. I mean, I'm not necessarily, like I say, I don't know if I would necessarily put it as a gendered issue, but it'd probably be women more often than it is men.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Taking a left in a truck's blind spot.
Oh no.
Yep.
He's still going.
Mm-hmm.
How does he not even know?
Well, it's kind of hard to see, even if that car's sideways right there, being that high up, it's hard to see.
Well, plus that big ass truck with that little car.
It takes a turn with it.
Yeah. I mean, he might not even be able to feel it.
No.
Yeah.
Drew, isn't that your car?
No, that looks more like TJ's car.
It's a Corolla.
I have a Camry, but my Camry's like that kind of greenish gray.
Oh, the color that nobody wants.
Yeah. The color that nobody wants and everybody fucking has. I'm telling you, I hated it. I was gonna get the car, but I was like, "Fuck, I hate that color." Like, oh why? I'm like, dude, I've never seen a Camry that wasn't this color. All those cars, all those same size cars, like the Nissan Versas and all those are like the same color.
No, you would not see a Lotus, someone who drives a Lotus regularly doing something like that, because when you drive a Lotus, you have to be aware of where everyone is on the road and sort of drive their cars for them, because they might not be able to see you, so you have to be able to move out of their way. So you have to kind of like anticipate what people are going to do and not drive in their blind spots and make sure that they know you're there. Otherwise, you just have to stay out of their fucking way.
I do that on the regular, like with any car.
Or like if you're on a motorcycle, you have to do that. But
like if somebody's like coming up next to me and they're sitting in the blind spot, I'll just slow down to let them go ahead. You know,
yeah,
just to get away from like any potential situation.
I was just saying, Ray Philly says Drew drives Japanese. I didn't expect that. I was actually heard that Toyota is one of the most American manufactured cars in the U.S. Don't know how true that is, but
it's absolutely true.
Toyotas are like one of the most manufactured here.
Mm-hmm.
Doing my part, Philly beef. Doing my part, brother. I didn't know that before.
Drew is bringing jobs back.
Bringing them back in a big way, all right? By buying
buying used.
By buying a 15-year-old Camry. Jesus. Oh yeah, Darkmatter sent this. This is fucking crazy. It says it's called "I Think the Whole Nation Just Died Inside."
The most beautiful cheerleaders I've ever seen to do their propaganda for them. So I thought, being on Valentine's Day, I thought being, the god of North Korea, I could actually, maybe get a shag from one of these.
Excuse me, sorry about that.
Wow, get out.
It may be acceptable in Australia, but not here.
Wow, the most beautiful cheerleader.
I'm not gonna lie, Darkmatter, this really fucked me up. I was like 6 seconds in, and I was like, "What the hell?" Like I knew we were like bettering relations with Korea. I was like, but he's speaking like perfect English in an interview. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Here?
Like, maybe the shit they say about him is true. Maybe he does, shit gold.
Yeah, he's just like a really nice guy.
Yeah. From what I heard, he doesn't shit at all.
No, yeah.
No butthole, remember?
It all goes in and doesn't come out. That's why he looks like that.
Being on Valentine's Day, I thought being, the god of North Korea, I could actually, maybe get a shag. From one of these.
Excuse me, sorry about that.
Wow, get out.
It may...
See, not only does he speak English, he does it with an Aussie accent. I mean, how awesome is that?
Probably get a shag. Tony White says, Drew, I saw that Venom shirt. I'm playing Venom Inc. in the background. Kick-ass CD. Yes, it is, sir. That was a really good album. And they're really good live if you get a chance to see them. But yeah, that fucked me up. I thought for the first 6 seconds I was sold. That guy looks so much like Kim Jong Un. It's crazy. And I've never heard him talk. I was like, dude, he speaks English that good? Men at work.
Files inbound, 30 count! Who fucking needs? We need the beat down!
Yeah, when you wonder why the asshole's in charge of like the construction crew, when you wonder why traffic is so bad, this is what these assholes are doing. He's even got his fucking helmet. Yeah, like
reminds me of that video of the heavy metal construction worker.
Oh yeah. Is it? Are you talking about the windmilling guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Doob sent us another one. Ah, now we're talking. This one's gonna make its rounds on Twitter.
Jesus Christ! What now?
Yeah.
Oh, come on!
Damn.
This is bullshit.
Look he's holding it up in a sort of arrogant defiance. You see
He's
that?
got his nose up, all proud.
I'm all about everything this symbol represents, is what he's saying. Thanks, Dubious.
God.
TJ's back.
Holy shit.
Try to make it a little more obvious that it's a Photoshop. It looks too good.
Bring the flag up higher next time. Can't exactly tell what it means.
Perfect. Oh yeah. There's images that get saved, and then there's images that get saved. That one's going on the desktop. I don't want to forget about that one.
And by desktop, he means FAP folder.
Of course I do. There's something about you holding up fucking Nazi blood flags that just gets me off.
No!
And here we see why the Nazis failed.
Yeah, they're using
It's
Italian
our brave
weaponry.
heroes.
Is it just me, or does he have the fucking Hitler stash?
Hitler stash with the SS helmet. Yeah.
Damn.
What caliber is that? Jackhammer.
Oh god. I wish I knew more about like the end pieces on it, so I could actually help with the humor on that, but I can't. Those little bits that you put into the end. You ever used a jackhammer?
No.
I've got a smaller version in my garage. It's for like working on cars and shit. And you have different ends that you can put on it.
Use a jackhammer to work on cars?
Yeah, if you have like things that are like pressed in and shit like that, use that to press it out.
Push them out?
Yeah.
Okay. Huh.
It's just a miniature jackhammer is what it is. It has the same effect.
But those the full size ones, when we like my folks got rid of their old garage like 10 years ago, and we had to like bust up all the old concrete because they didn't want to pay people to do it, so they just rented a jackhammer. That's the only time I've ever done it, dude. And that thing's, first off, it's a fucking workout, and that thing is so fucking loud, dude.
Yeah. Crazy
loud.
Do you remember the Pantera home video where Dimebag was on one leg? He's like, far beyond driven.
Idiot.
Oh. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Yeah. Damn. Is he moving?
Somebody paid him a lot of money for that.
I hope he got something out of it. He needs some milk. I can't tell if he's moving whenever he hits.
Oh.
Bro, that is bike coming down on top of him.
Oh.
Yeah. Fuck.
That's great.
Fuck this shit up. Yeah. That's how high would you say?
What
at the
was he
peak there?
trying to do, for fuck's sake? There's a big ass wall right there.
That's the tail of that bike is probably like 10 feet in the air right there.
Was
So
he
he's-
trying to get on the roof? Was he actually trying to get on the roof?
No way. Well,
Unless,
maybe.
unless he slammed the throttle like so fast that it just shot him up.
You think maybe he was trying to land on the platform by the ramp?
I'm thinking I think he meant to do the first jump and then probably just get up the top of that ramp and just sit. And I think he probably overdid it and it just shot him up.
So now he's about to fall 10 feet in the air on his back with a bike crushing on top of him. Yeah. Would not be surprised that he's dead.
Yeah, he broke at least 6 things.
Damn. Let's see.
I did a back flop from like about that height off of a diving board, and that hurt. And that was water.
Yeah. So imagine fucking concrete. Yeah. Concrete's not very forgiving. This is called oops. Oh shit. Just wait, dumbass. God damn it. Everybody's in a fucking hurry. Yep.
Oh,
here goes the oil pan. Yep.
Fucking idiots. Dude, just wait. That's a really horrible design though, because you can't see when it's all the way down.
Yeah, but there's a fucking light next to it that'll tell you when to
go.
That's
true. Yeah, that's true.
Like, light is still red. Still red.
Well, I can't see it anymore.
Still
It must not
red.
be there.
Still red. Yeah, it stopped him. You saw the van.
Yeah, it stopped him.
After it peeled the fucking oil pan like a sardine can.
Damn.
Yeah, he didn't make it no further than off the screen before that motor seized.
Let's see what else we got.
At least he doesn't have to pay a mechanic to figure out what's wrong with it. He'll have a trail going all the way back.
I don't know what the fuck happened, man. He's gonna look at it. Where the fuck's your oil pan? Well, I don't know. Sorry, I didn't mean to use my Grant voice for that. I apologize.
We don't do Grant voices on this show, Drew. Ever.
What are you talking about, man?
No, that's fucked up, man.
That
We
is
don't do
fucked
that,
up.
Grant.
How about this? When God is your weight loss plan.
You have to be religious to do this program? Well, yes. God wants us to stop reading the labels on the side of the food packages. Walk away from the food and into a private room and talk to God. Let Him fill you as you have never been filled before.
Oh.
Taste in my mouth of knowing that the Lord could fill me up.
She just said I had the taste in my mouth of knowing that the Lord could fill me up.
The taste in my mouth of knowing that the Lord could fill me up.
I could really actually depend on God to be my daddy.
One could be sneaking into the kitchen and having a secret rendezvous with the fudge. Big problem. He knows if your heart still loves that food. When you decide, I'm going to eat, but you're not at God's hunger point, you've listened to Satan. If we adore food, we become like a refrigerator. If we adore Christ, we will become like Him. Let's look at the hearts of some of God's favorite people who got it.
I wanted some ice cream and it fell on the floor, and I said, I don't want the ice cream after that.
Okay.
Thank you, Jesus. Yeah, Svart says her hair looks like that one scene from Something About Mary. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's pull up an image of that.
Wait, do you mean to tell me that
It's God's hair gel.
someone just want to eat something off the floor and you still don't believe in God?
Yeah, you didn't want to eat shit that you spilled on the floor. It's pretty close. I see it. I see it, Svart. Alright.
Needs more splooge.
shit. Clueless woman walks into a parking carousel, then is hit by a car?
What did she think? Is that an elevator or something?
She was taken down a level by the car lift. Yeah, she's got her head in her fucking cell phone.
Ah. I wonder how many.
Holy
deaths-
shit.
Yeah, now she's like, oh fuck.
I think it's moving pretty fast.
Dude, honestly, this music right here would make Steve Shaw's videos that much better. Like, dude, just did bass and drums.
No, they wouldn't.
Leave the fucking tubas out. Leave the tubas out. We don't need all of that. She was hit by a car that was just moving in.
Bam!
Oh god. Dude, that's a narrow space too.
Yeah.
Time to Jackie Chan your way up that car, lady.
That'd be some real shit.
Dude, it's pushing her along the fucking wheel.
The moral of the story: her face buried in the phone. I'm surprised she didn't get hit by that car.
Yeah.
Buried in the phone. Buried in the phone.
Her eyes are 3/4 closed anyway.
Dude, oh my god. Look how long it takes her to realize. She's in there.
I mean, Drew, you can blindfold her with dental floss. I mean...
Damn, Darkmatter.
What? Why do I get blamed?
You're a bad influence. He's only doing this because of you.
Sorry.
Just be honest, she would have said it if I didn't.
Yeah, she's like just now realizing, like, oh shit, I might have done fucked up.
I wonder how many people have died because of.
She could have jumped right up on that ledge before it. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
The office door is right there.
Yeah. But just like poor cell phone use. How many deaths?
Poor cell phone use? Oh, probably.
Yeah, like this
does that
lady.
include like walking into oncoming traffic, that sort of thing?
Yeah.
I still think this is like, you know.
I'm gonna look it up.
This is still. I think this would be still considered a car accident due to cell phone use.
Oh my god, it autofills. I hope there's stats. This is Bloomberg. This is how many cell phone related deaths in 2017. A historic spike in U.S. traffic fatality. I didn't even think about that. Driving while on the phone, that counts too.
Yeah.
Come on. U.S. road fatalities have increased. Okay, come on, give me a number here.
I listen to YouTube while I drive, but I only look for videos while I'm at a red light. That's true, but I don't do that while I drive. I don't hold people up at the light either. I make sure to see what I'm doing.
This is the U.S. Department of Transportation, National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. Jesus Christ.
And they said it, listening to heavy metal too loud would cause car accidents. Jesus.
Driver error was a factor in that many. Only 448 incidents officially trace the problem back to cell phone use. Less than 1.4% of all fatal crashes.
Oh.
Interesting.
And he said there was a spike in 2017?
Well, of overall traffic deaths, is what it was saying.
Oh.
Yeah, I was hearing that. Yeah. This is in the U.S. This is how many traffic-related deaths we have. Okay, yeah, this article is for 2017. So I guess over the course of 2016, it isn't on there, but it's a plus, what, 5.6? See, Sarnian says it's bullshit. They're far greater than 448. I would imagine that's
So
true.
between 2005 and 2010, we got better with using phones while driving.
I don't know. Well, but then again, at some point in there, that was the big push for like the handheld or was it wireless or whatever?
Yeah.
Bluetooth.
Yeah.
That was the age of the little earpiece thing that.
Yeah.
You know.
Never caught on.
The douche signal.
There's been so many times where I answered people who I thought were talking to me, but they weren't. They were talking in their fucking Bluetooth.
Yeah.
I was like, what? What do you?
I got a guy at work. He still uses one. He still has it hanging out of his ear. And I happened to walk by him. He was sitting at his desk. I walked by him. He starts talking. So I'm standing there listening to him, and he says something I didn't understand. And I'm like, what was that? And he turns, looks at me, he goes,
yeah.
Oh, dude, I just sat here and listened to your conversation.
Here's a different one. This is just for let's see. This one I think is just for texting and driving, and this shows a totally different story. There's nearly 400,000 injuries each year from accidents caused by texting while driving, and that says it's just texting.
Yeah.
Huh.
1 out of every 4 car accidents in the U.S. is caused by texting and driving.
Yeah, that counts as cell phone use.
Yeah.
I think the other one was probably talking about
6 times
people.
more likely to cause an accident than driving drunk. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
I buy that one.
Yeah, this sounds a little like closer. 94% of drivers support a ban on texting. 74% support a ban on handheld cell phone use. The thing is, texting is like an entirely different thing than talking. So I can kind of see why you would have like 94% people, because if your eyes are glued to a phone when you're driving, that's different than like you're doing like this when you're driving. Like at least like
I don't
this.
know,
I mean, I can still see problems definitely, but
because there's sometimes like, you know, I do the little headset thing, and sometimes I'll just get like so into what's being talked about, like I have to like kind of like snap out of it and pay attention to what the fuck I'm doing on the road.
And you're saying even with a headset?
Yeah.
So I mean, would that be the future of like you just can't talk in cars like at all? If you're driving?
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But I mean, people are still advocating not using or having cell phone use, period, in cars. And
yeah, well, that seems a little extreme. I would at least like cutting down on the texting, but I think most places have already done
advocating and going for an all-out ban is, you know, two different things.
Yeah. Here's some more interesting stuff. So the first one is teen driver cell phone stats. Teens are 4 times more likely than adults to get into car crashes when talking or texting on a phone. Right. Yeah, so this says... Well, this seems kind of low, though. They estimate that 660,000 drivers use electronic devices while behind the wheel. Only that many? That sounds low. Anyways, Philly sent me a leak. Restrictions on cell phone use while driving. Oh yeah, it's by the states. Total handheld device ban. Let's see. Most states have something on the books. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I was about to say the one for Texas. The only time I've ever seen those signs is if you're driving in a school zone. That's what it says here. But a lot of these states have.
And you wonder why that sign is up there?
Why what sign?
You said the signs are up mainly in school zones?
Well, in Texas, that's the only time I've seen them. But now that I'm looking at this list, it says that that's the only restrictions we have. Is if you're driving in a school zone.
Usually if there's a sign up in a certain area, it's because something has happened.
Well, yeah. Because you got, well, school zones are also, you got a shitload of people. Like, if you're off on some, like, back road somewhere, it's obviously not as big of a thing as if you're driving where there's a bunch of fucking kids running around. So, yeah.
Oh, it's you gotta remember. I think laws and stuff are only made when something happens.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I'm saying, you know, number one, it's Texas. Number two, in the school zone, some kids were hit.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it at all.
Especially in Texas.
See, Sarnian says use of cell phones while driving needs to be banned federally. That sounds harsh. Well, for one, it sounds outside of the reach of federal powers. So shit like that is supposed to be left to the states. As per the Constitution, it's supposed to be left to the states.
I think just got to just keep advocating, not just start pressing so much.
Like no, ban, done. But also things like if somebody's swerving or something like that, like it was saying, what was it, 6 times? If you're texting and driving, it's like 6 times more dangerous than drunk driving. Well, that's some shit that definitely needs to be addressed, because your shit, like your record, gets hit really fucking hard if you get caught drunk driving.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe they should look at something like that for drunk driving. But speaking of drunk, here's a sign lady that is still drunk.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I guess going on.
Shit.
Is she gonna throw up now, or what's going on?
She's gonna be in trouble.
Seriously. I don't even care.
Damn.
I don't even care waiting. It's still worth it. I swear to God, she's high as balls right now. Oh my God, she must be. Look at that. She just knocked her heart out.
Dude, she can barely stand.
All right, assholes, y'all gotta call somebody, man.
Oh my God, this is so good.
I'm guessing this is one of those areas where, she's here, and then down the street there's another guy waiting for the signs to turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the other side says slow.
Yep. Now she's gonna turn it. People are gonna go.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Of all the fucking jobs that he's drunk.
For real. Easiest job in the world.
Dude. How is she that fucked up? I'm amazed that somebody would be that fucked up and not call in and just be like, guys, I'm not gonna make it to work today.
Yeah. At the very least, she should have slowed down or stopped drinking altogether.
Oh my God. And that, ladies and gents, is how you get right back in the goddamn bars. Can't believe she's that far gone, dude. That's crazy. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Carrie's saying it looks more like narcotics.
Is that right, Carrie?
Well, I'll tell you this, so far in this video, she's turned that stop sign every direction she possibly can, so she's not doing anything to help traffic.
There it is. Now go. And people are going to go.
Damn. She's fucking gone, man. Jeez. Did Dubious leave? Does that mean there's no more Photoshops?
I'm free?
Hey,
no, you're behind
do you
bars.
see? Do you see what somebody in the chat has put up? You got to make a note of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Write that down.
Mm-hmm.
Give his kids bars too. Let them know the way things
They're
are.
still in those little plastic carriers, and they got bars over them.
Yeah, they need to know the way the world works early in life.
I wrote that here, right underneath Raiders of the Baldark.
God, come on now.
Oh, Pumpkin.
There it is.
That's fucked up.
Pumpkin. TJ, if you're still here, Pumpkin just won a prize. Damn. Fucker was on it.
I think the movie did have a hashtag after the title, though. If you look at, I'm looking at the box for Raiders of the Lost Ark, and there is a hashtag after.
Is there?
Yep. So
that would be. Yeah.
Cernian. Yep.
Wait, what happened?
the movie, the actual movie, Raiders of the Lost Ark, has a hashtag in the title, like the way Cernian has it. So Cernian gets the prize.
Has a hashtag in it.
Yeah.
What are y'all doing? What the fuck are y'all talking about? So who does it go to? It's up to y'all. Y'all saying somebody else won?
I think you might have to pull up the actual box cover.
I'm just.
I was about to say. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? This is what I get for half listening when I'm writing. Okay, all right. So Pumpkin got it, and it's gonna go to GL. Good.
All right. Yeah. The only reason I'm allowing Pumpkin to have it is because it's going to GL instead of him.
Philly says, Drew, just mute him. Philly, if you thought I had the power to mute these people, out of 192 shows, you think I wouldn't have muted a lot of stuff already? You can't do that here. You can do that on Google Hangouts, and maybe I think eventually we're gonna move to Discord.
We probably would have been at the point where we wouldn't have heard TJ since like late 2015.
Yeah. I'd have just be switching them off. Yeah, I think eventually we're going to move over to Discord. I've never used it, so I don't know how it works. But
dude, it's like the next big thing. I don't see anything topping that anytime soon.
So we will eventually move on to that. But before we do, you go first, Grant.
That's a hell of a thing to spring on somebody.
No shit.
That music.
What the fuck?
I'm trying to read what it says at the bottom.
Addiction treatment resources. Oh, this is perfect for Grant.
You gotta read the comments on the video.
Yeah, but you sent me this. You sent me this so long ago. I don't have like the link to the comments.
I'll tell you mine. He hypnotized me with this weird ass fucking meme. That's what God did for me today.
Yeah, you think the memes are good now? Wait till they're all GIFs.
Of course, searching on Facebook.
Oh, am I gonna get like a million things to pop up? Let's see. Do you remember the name of the page?
I would say, of course, he does.
Let me
Orlando see. Trash and Treasure.
Oh no, I searched it and I got something completely different.
If you did a search for addiction treatment resources, a whole bunch of NSA guys got really relieved. Oh, good, he's getting help. Finally.
Yeah, maybe I should do that. Hold on. Alright, so it's name one thing that God did for you today.
People were thanking God for waking up. Yeah, I haven't thanked God once for that in like all 42 years of my life, and I woke up just fine.
Oh. American Addiction Centers. Dude, I got links going to like a million different things. You start talking about religion on the internet, and there's like a shitload of different places.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah. If you can find me that link again or something, we'll play it next time. Sorry, bro, because I'm sure they were gold. Dude could have used a quick gun safety class.
That's my decision for your information. Bitch, I told you that I'm educated. Yeah, that's that monster, that's that problem, baby.
Yeah. Or he could, you know, maybe not hit the blunt and sing and try to be a fucking rapper in a video in his mom's living room.
But when you get it, it gon' drive you crazy. When wide and violent, bitch, I told you that I'm
Oh shit, my mom's gonna kill me. Yeah, mom didn't need a gun for that one.
That might be the best shit ever.
He's trying to look all badass, and then he turns into a little scared little child when Mama comes in. Oh god! Here's a little bit of advice. If you know you're gonna get high and play with a gun, make sure you unload it while you're still sober.
Yeah, fucking morons. Carrie says she murdered him. Oh, okay, yeah. TJ found it here. I'm pulling it up.
Listening to the podcast while searching Facebook in the hospital with his hours-old twins.
She grabbed him. She grabbed him like he's a toddler.
The back of his head.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing with the gun?
I'm sorry, that can't be a teenager because that dude's got a bald spot from hell. See that?
Oh. So you're saying he's one of Darkmatter's? Yeah.
What are you doing with a gun?
This is one of your people, bro. Alright. TJ sent the link, but for whatever reason it's showing in like a such a big format. Hold on. Let me try to work my magic here. Come on, magic. Yes. Alright. Magic worked. The fucking chicken on the keyboard's over here, Jesus. There we go. Okay, this is the comments on the what did God do for you today?
God, you have blessed me with a gorgeous family, and I have been trying to keep my love and prayers. For that, I am so glad. When people talk about God, they get all. For that, I am so glad you are doing it with me, and hope that I can keep up and stay safe, and my family safe.
He answered with a loud voice, and he fell head on, and he was breaking the sound of the barrier.
アスクエニーキット、イフゴトイズリアル、トライプレイングフォーアンサースツーマスクエスチョンズ、レミーノウハウザットワークスアウトフォーや、ウインクの顔。
Okay, fine. God, tell me the answer to 2 plus 2. God says 8.
Wait a minute. He let me wake up. He melted my family's safe. He has blessed me with my health, and he keeps the blood of Jesus around me and my family.
He's an awesome God. I know he is. Watching over the USA, he won't let no weapons form against me. Well, my husband is alive. At this point, every day, that's a precious gift. John 3:16.
Everything I did today, he allowed. Why do people think like this? God. He woke me up in my right mind. A great. What? I can't even imagine being this. Ugh.
Eyes to see, air
a
to
nose
breathe,
to smell.
mouth
to
to
sneeze
pray.
and blow. A nose to smell, sneeze, and blow. A heartbeat. Oh God. I like. Wait, go back up. I like the fact that children come after the nose blowing.
me, family.
Do a few things around that.
Yeah, I was just reading the...
Oh God.
Wait. He brought me through a full day of shopping after having a second heart attack.
Jesus Christ.
And then the worst fall I have experienced in my life, and at the age of 90 and 4 months.
Jesus, lady.
Extremely tired, but made it with no real problems.
People stop aging themselves by months, or other people by months. Like maybe like after what, age 2? She's 90 and still fucking doing it.
Woke me up right on time, in my right mind, to help my ailing mother who is slowly dying. But thank God she's still hanging on.
Why not let her go be with God, for Christ's sake? And why is God like a fucking alarm clock to these people? God woke me up. Hit the fucking snooze button, assholes. See, he woke me up. Every one of them starts with, "You woke me up this morning."
You woke me up.
Oh, hold on. Go back up just a tad. A little more. Alright.
SpongeBob, what?
I had Alex, my great-grandchild, 10 years old. He waited for his mom to get off work at Texas Roadhouse at 4:30.
What is this?
He played his video games on TV, then I seen SpongeBob. I haven't seen them in a long time. Alex is a polite and wonderful boy.
What is this?
What?
So God enabled all this? Or?
God gave us SpongeBob. Yeah, he woke me up in the morning.
Yeah. God is a fucking alarm clock.
Wait, hold on. There's another one. Thank you, Lord, for sending my daughter home a few months ago away from bad crowd. She been here and be with her little daughter.
Fucking religious belief is so self-centered.
God protected my wife today when the deer decided to cross the highway and destroyed the driver's side of my car.
Highway. It's a friendly road, a highway.
The things that TJ looks at when he's taking a shit.
Yeah. He woke us up. He woke me up, gave me health. Gave me dirty clothes that I have. Watch. What? He woke me up, gave me dirty clothes.
All this little thing.
God leaves this lady his laundry. He woke me up, gave me dirty clothes. It actually says gave me dirty clothes.
God sounds like a shitty kid that should have left the house years ago.
Gonna have a washer and dryer and the laundry soap and hell to do it. I can go on and on.
Please don't. Jesus.
Fuck.
Alright, Darkmatter. Let's get you out of bars. Let's see if you can go 5 minutes.
Alright.
Be on your best behavior, buddy.
I'll be good. I'll be the best Stalin ever.
We might hang on to that just in case Paul gets here. That might be a good one. I'd rather wreck it than hand it over to you.
Wil net hierdie footage sien.
Sien as ons ry trok, as ek vry trok en gekom het.
Sou ons beteken. Letterlik 5 sekondes nadat ons ingetrek het, jy gaan nou tel. 1 2 3 4 5 is hulle in die huis.
You see a lot of, I think where this is going, I haven't seen this, but you see a lot of like handgun self-defense videos that take place in situations like this.
Hierzo ga je nog voor oma zeggen. "Shh, shh, shh."
Be really funny if like the gate closed behind them and a bunch of dudes came out and trapped him in there.
Yeah.
Daar snerk en al die deure. Dankie tog die boet sluit ook so. Anders dan in die boet geklop.
Dis wat ek jou nog wel gevra het. As jy die deure sluit, sluit die boet.
Guess we don't need that.
Oh, now your car's fucked.
Just gonna push it out.
Good. Ram it again. Fuck their car up. They should
Yeah,
have
but-
to pay for this.
Well, and that's the thing. A lot of these, like, I forget what like the stats are on this, but especially when you see a lot of these videos with like the handgun self-defense stuff, dude, it's like the vast majority of the time, they're just looking for like an easy grab. They're not like about anything. They just want to rob you.
Jeep.
That guy was trying to
Jeep.
get out, and that was beautiful. Watch when he tries to get out. Good. Fuck him. This lady in the foreground should be
No,
armed.
shut the door.
Yeah.
Yes. Jeep.
Very nice. I don't know if you can tell by the plates where this is. It's not America.
Yeah, not here.
Yeah, this shit's real common in, I think, like Latin America. I don't know if that's where this is, but this, like the shit where they wait for people to pull into like a gated place, and then they just
Yeah.
pile in.
It's ironic since the gates are supposed to be there to protect you.
Yeah, but it's like the upside and the downside. Like they're there to protect you, but once you're inside, they cut off vision from like the outside, so you can kind of like take your time more.
You stop as close to the gate as possible and and close it.
There's all kinds of things that even like in my apartment complex, it's a gated. We have like the code to get through like the gate, and they tell you kind of what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to pull in and stop like right on the other side of the gate and wait for the gate to close, and you're supposed to report anybody that just kind of follows you in, and nobody does because like a lot of people, like if I pull up and I'm like, oh good, somebody else is opening the gate, I just go in right behind them.
What I do to keep like potential burglars and stuff away is I just let them see what I look like. You know, they're not gonna mess with me. That's my burglary system, my anti-burglary system. That's all I need, really.
That's all you need.
Then after the scene here, they later got on that Facebook page and wrote, "God woke me up today to be able to use my Jeep Grand Cherokee to ward off potential robbers."
Thank you, Jesus, for giving me a Jeep Grand Cherokee. Oh fuck. All right, I need to hold on. I need to check back just to see if the ginger's gotten a hold of us.
He would have been in the chat.
Oh yeah, that's true. No,
I'm guessing.
Not seen him. Yeah, I think he would have. I haven't seen him in a while in the chat or anything. He's a busy ginger. I think Tuesday's just one of his nights. But let's take a break. We'll come back. I can't give anything else away because TJ has access to all the patron shit. So maybe he'll make it up for everybody next show, but we'll be back anyways. So stay tuned. All right. All right. We are back. Third and final hour. Yeah, I can't give a prize away. I think we're all good on that. Somebody won the magic phrase. So we're good. I think we're just ready to rock and roll. No word from the ginger. TJ's stuck in the hospital. He won't be able to join us. He'll just hang out in the chat all night. That's fine. Darkmatter, you know, this is actually a golden opportunity for you to get a little bit of vengeance on TJ. He can't fire back.
Oh, I would never speak ill of TJ. Are you still listening, TJ? You still in the chat there, buddy? Good old buddy. Oh, we really miss you over here. Huh? No?
Don't look like it.
What a fucking shithead that guy is. He wants us to run his show because he can't control his crotch. Ain't that a bitch? We're basically his whores. Where's my paycheck? I haven't gotten a paycheck in years. I mean, never got a paycheck, and I've been doing this for years.
Can't even pay us temp workers either.
Temp workers. That's a great. That's a great fucking temp. By the way, Darkmatter, I'm gonna be sure to write down in this book 2 hours and 8 minutes into the podcast.
Sure.
And that's when Darkmatter talks shit. And 2 hours and 9 minutes is when I come in and defend your honor, TJ. This son of a bitch.
That's my punch. Did you hear the drum, TJ? That's my little jokey joke. You guys didn't wait for the punchline.
I still like the idea of Grant being a temp. That's pretty good. Let's try did we do the anti-accident table saw? Have we done that?
Oh yeah.
Did we do it?
I don't
think it's been done here, but I've seen something.
I don't like the looks of this video, knowing this show.
Actually, this would go on my tech out.
I've heard about it, but don't they, or at least I guess when they first came out, it fucks up the saw though, doesn't it? Like it'll save your digits, but it fucks the saw like all up.
Yeah, the blade's done. Yeah.
Oh, is it just the blade, or is it like the whole saw?
It's the blade.
Oh, that's not the end of the world, I guess.
I mean, if it does what I think it does, they take like something, put it there, and it drops the blade like immediately. And when they drop it, it actually seizes the saw.
Okay, yeah. So, for those of you who might not, maybe you're listening or you can't see as very well, he's got a piece of wood that he pushes through the saw and it cuts fine. But he's taken like a little hot dog weenie and set it on top of the wood.
How the fuck would it know the difference between the wood and a hot dog weenie?
That's the crazy thing about it. It can, once it like touches it, it can tell, and it completely just shuts down.
I don't get it.
You don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get.
You'll see what it does.
Darkmatter, that means you're going to have a different saw to slice up your weenies on. What don't you get?
I call bullshit.
Dude, I'm telling you, I've heard about these before. I heard about these years ago.
I call bullshit.
And there's no cut at all? Yeah, you have to get at least a little bit of a cut.
It's got to have a nick on it to be able to tell. Yeah.
The Chad's saying it's real.
But I've seen others where they show like underneath, there's like a little, it's like a chunk of like some type of composite shit. To when it drops, it'll drop the motor and the blade, and the blade will hit that composite thing, and it'll seize the saw. Just completely shuts it down.
A serra se escondeu lá dentro.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we can find, maybe I can find another video on it. I mean, I've heard about them for like a few years now. I don't understand how the tech works, though.
Yeah, I only found out about this because I had recently, like, I think about 2 years ago, I had bought a table saw and I was just looking up, like, techniques and shit on YouTube, and I came across a couple of these videos.
Oh, yeah. Here. This might be better. Looks like there's some slow-mo in here. Oh.
Boy, lead it forward is up dog. Says the bearded bald fuck.
I'm looking at it and I still don't get it.
What's this?
It says, boy, read it.
Boy.
Boy. Boy.
Let's get this thing in some.
Time warp. Thereof, table saws can bite. A quick demonstration. Wood. T-bone steak. Wood. Steak. Wood. Steak. Are we clear on this?
Okay.
You know, if you're a vampire, you don't want a wooden stake.
Bro, come on, man. I tell you, that's what hurts me the most is your lack of self-respect. You need to think more of yourself than that. Jesus. Look how this man is headed for Darkmatter dome territory really quick here.
Yeah, there's about 60,000 medically treated accidents on table saws every year. About 3,000 people take their fingers off, about 10 a day.
Oh, 10 a day.
My dad did.
Took his
It
finger
happened.
off?
Yeah, he was renovating the house, and his index finger, that like from the, it wasn't terrible. It was like from the top knuckle, so he lost his fingernail, and you know, most of the upper part of it, of his finger. So it was like blood everywhere, and I was really little, so I was traumatized and thought, you know, oh, is he gonna die? You know.
But he was just working at home.
So he got Iomi.
He what?
He got Iomi'd.
Yeah. Well,
What's that?
his actually. Oh my God. God damn it, Darkmatter. But his weren't cut off like by a saw. He had a press like drop on him and like cut him, like blunt force cut him off.
Oh, damn, that's even worse. It sounds
So it
like.
probably made a seam and sealed off the edges.
Like he was working on like a metal press, like you put the sheet metal in and then like the press comes down and just bends it. He was working on one of those and had like 3 of his fingertips caught on it. I would say that's probably even worse. None of them are really good. The difference is on like a saw, you might get it cleaner cut. Like if it was a press, that means it's more like blunt force, not sharp edge. That seems more like there might have been some there, and when you pull it out as a reaction, you're just ripping it off. Which sounds like
I don't know. That saw may look good cutting wood, but when it cuts flesh, it's not clean, dude.
Yeah, I mean, well,
No.
it's cleaner than blunt force because I work with band saws, and there's been people like cut their fingers off back there, just like have it just completely like lopped off. And the thing is, those saws are so sharp and they're moving at such a speed that you can cut through it and you can be done in a lot of times because it's cold back there. It can be cut off for a while before you even notice it. Which is fucking crazy. And dude, it's pretty clean cuts. Like some of the shit that I'm cutting, even when we're cutting like oxtails, which are like twice as thick as my thumb at their like thinnest part, it's just zzz, 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 zzz. So you can just burn right through it. Some of those older dudes that had like the old school standards when you could drink whiskey while you're working on these saws, like some of those dudes are missing like whole fingers and shit. So it's pretty wild.
Gas, a lifelong woodworker, is trying to bring that number 10 down to 0. He has developed a system that stops the blade of a saw if it comes in contact with your finger. He calls it Saw Stop.
The system can tell the difference between your finger and the wood. So when you're cutting wood, if you accidentally run your hand into the blade, it'll stop it so quickly that you just get a little nick instead of maybe taking some fingers off.
The blade has a sensor that detects electrical conductivity. A piece of wood is not very conductive, so the saw goes right through it. A salty wet finger is conductive.
Well, it's a lot like a touch lamp. There's a small electrical signal on there, conducts that signal into my...
Okay, so
okay, I get it.
So the tech is actually in the blade on this one.
Got it.
The other one, if it has that whole drop down mechanism, it has to be a bit more complicated, right?
No, that's the same thing. It still drops down.
Oh, this one does?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because they'll show once it comes in contact, bam, it drops.
The signal that triggers.
Well,
the system.
have you ever had one of those touch lamps he talks about, where you just touch it and it turns on?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I could see how that would work on a blade, but it's just hard to imagine it decelerating enough to not, that quickly.
But if you're wearing gloves,
oh yeah,
it could throw everything off. Because I remember when I was a kid, my grandmother had first got one of those touch lamps, and she took a napkin and just wrapped it around her finger, went to touch it, it didn't do anything.
Huh.
So I mean,
I thought you were talking about the saw.
No, what I'm saying, it just let me think. It's like, what if something's on your hands, and that's not capable with gloves. If you're wearing gloves and it doesn't pick up it doesn't sense your actual whatever
like
it reads.
The electricity or whatever. No, I was thinking you were talking about on the saw, because like when we're cutting meat, we wear like a mesh glove.
Mm-hmm.
On your other hand, like if you're cutting like this, you wear the mesh glove on this one. And if you wear that on the saw, like a lot of the times we do, but the thing is, if the saw catches that, your whole hand is going to get fucked up, because the saw teeth are just pulling it in the whole time. The saw blade is just like fucking your hand up. So.
And that's the thing, when you're in front of that table saw and you're going towards it, that blade is actually running towards you.
Yeah.
So
well, that's I mean, with ours, there's a lot of meat cutting saws that are like that too. With ours, it's more of like the saw's like this and it's facing this way, and we're pushing the meat up to cut it. So we're not actually pushing it like one hand on each side of the saw like you do with these. But there's some saws that you do that. But the ones we have, you cut more at an angle. That's why you get people. It'll just like when they're doing like this and you're just sliding stuff across, it could catch a pinky or something. Just like.
Oh, Chris makes a good point. It'll stop once it cuts through the glove, and then reaches your hand.
Oh yeah, well yeah, this will.
Oh yeah.
I'm about to say we don't have smart saws where I work. It's just saws. They're just gonna go until you push stop.
That in less than 1,000th of a second. Okay.
Any volunteers? Hey, over there in the fridge. Yeah, you. Yes.
That's right.
We're going to use a salty, wet, conductive, all beef Frank.
So I'll hold it just like it was my thumb.
You gotta be kidding me. Let's see it. There's nothing. It is. That is amazing. That really is. I mean, that's it's like nothing ever happened.
The blade is rotating at about 5,000 RPM. It's forced to stop in one.
Yeah. So that blade's done, son.
Thousandth of a second.
But still, that's better than losing your fucking finger.
It saves a finger, but mangles the machine.
You know, you have so much momentum in here. You're decelerating something at like 1,000 Gs. 1,000 times the acceleration of gravity.
Now we get warped. Machine stops on a dime, or in this case, a franc. Machine is not happy about this fact.
Any way that this asymmetrically hits the weight, it's just going to put huge torques. You're slowing this thing down at 1,000 Gs. We just have no human reference.
Dude, when you look at that, though, do they do another slow-mo of it? When it actually hits the hot dog, dude, it is barely touching it.
Or in this case,
you could, ever since he said those touch lamps, I was sold, because I used to play. My dad had lamps like that in the house, and I used to play with them when I was a kid. And you could just barely touch those. I would play a trick where I could see how close I could get to it without turning it on, and sometimes it would seem like I didn't touch it at all, and it would turn on.
Oh yeah, it's almost like you could just hover your finger over it. Yeah. But yeah.
Now I believe it.
But you've basically destroyed that fucking saw.
That whole because this shows it's not just the blade, it's that whole little like gear right there is just fucked.
That's what a regular saw without this technology would just do naturally if I put my penis in front of it. It's not gonna touch that, man. Holy shit! It's not gonna destroy something that beautiful.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Cernian was saying something in the chat. Now they're saying Drew's in a wet environment where this would not work. But there's an interesting point that he makes there, though, too. Is also it wouldn't work, well, unless they completely changed the tech. It wouldn't work for, like, butchers and stuff because you're cutting meat anyways. So it's going to, like you just saw there, if it won't cut through a hot dog, it's not going to cut through meat. So you're going to have to come up with some really crazy tech that can distinguish between a person's finger and like a piece of beef or something. And he's also saying Drew's using bandsaws that are typically higher speed. They have even more teeth, and they're meant to cut flesh and bone. So
it's not like you're sitting on like a 14-inch blade like they are there. You're on those real thin bands.
Yeah, it's a big band that's probably, I don't know, like all the way around. It's probably like at least 4 feet around.
Mm.
Yeah, sharp as shit too, man. The worst ones are actually the ones that you use for boneless meat. Those are the ones everybody cuts themselves on.
Because it's happening so fast.
Yeah. I mean, you'll cut yourself just taking them off the saw when you go to clean the thing. Just kind of like holding it and taking them off. It'll just like...
Can't stand it when teeth scrape across my meat.
Let's watch this. This is called Finish Him.
I've seen this. This is the guy that's competing with the gas station dude.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, remember that fucking gas station guy? That's 2. He fell down twice. That's 3. I'm counting them up.
And by the way, this is the shit the internet was meant for. Like,
yeah.
This is the internet being used for good.
I'm counting that one. 5.
I don't remember this. So is he drunk?
Yeah.
Gotta be.
Well, I don't know. Epic music.
Dude, that curve is kicking his ass.
Nine times.
And the thing is, you're telling me about the whole backstory, but there's no one in this but him. This is just
all
him.
I know is. Oh.
Yeah, this is just this guy being drunk as shit.
Is that English? Appliances. Oh yeah, okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh god. What is this?
Someone needs to give that guy a goddamn construction sign. Another one?
Oh,
England. It's England.
Look at that curb. Look at that curb. That's a big step.
Maybe
right
he's
there.
just a mime. He might be a mime. You don't know.
He's negotiating the obstacle. Oh.
He's making a mountain out of a molehill.
Jeez. Dude, that's not even a normal curve. That's just like an inch and a half up.
Yeah.
Oh. Dude, I don't get it, man. I've never been as drunk as these people in these videos.
That you know of.
I guess.
Why is he walking like that? I guess it's helping him keep balance, though.
Dude, he looks like a zombie. What the fuck? Dude looks like a fucking zombie. Let's see what else we've got. Alright, we did the anti-accident table saw. We did the killer whale using bait to hunt birds. Nature is intense. We should have played this one earlier.
Oh.
Goddamn centipedes are like the nature's little bitch.
But just look.
There he is.
Oh
my god.
So now,
wait,
it was that little lizard fighting a centipede, and then it ran under like the log or whatever. Now there's a snake grabbing onto the lizard. I don't know what the hell happened to the centipede.
You got a coach whale?
It's just like every level of the fucking food chain out there just battling it out.
And then Scope comes down.
Oh yeah, all the entire food chain is out there battling it out while people are too busy bitching about fucking man-spreading on buses and shit. I'm telling you, we got it made, people. We got it made. We got problems, but we got it made.
Now I have to totally rethink that shitty scene in the first Star Wars, the Phantom Menace, where they're going through deep under the ocean and the fucking
bigger fish.
Yeah, they keep getting saved by bigger fish.
Yeah. This is how like everything on the planet was for a long time.
Billions of years.
And this is still how it is for like basically every other fucking species.
Yeah, until vegans come along and hey, we don't have to do this.
Yeah, let's not, guys. It's not right. Fucking vegans. There was somebody
named the tree.
There was somebody that posted something about how, you know, because for the vegans, it's like they won't even use animal products and stuff, right? Isn't that vegans?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they were saying like
anything animal.
Well, isn't it in a way fucked up or against their beliefs or whatever that they drive cars or use anything that takes gas because technically gas is a byproduct
Fossil
of
fuel.
Yeah. Interesting. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, we're tearing through a lot of these. Cheapest house in San Francisco.
To really get an idea how crazy the San Francisco real estate market is, don't look at its ceiling, look at its floor. And here is the floor.
It's almost like a tiny house, you know, the ones you see on TV.
This house at 459 Ralston Street in the Merced Heights district is reportedly the cheapest. Ralston Street in the Merced Heights district is reportedly the cheapest single-family home for sale in the city, listed for only $649,000.
Only
shit! Holy fuck!
That's like
yeah,
that's like 5 of my houses.
But why?
Because it's in San Francisco. The cost of living is fucking insane in Cali, man. Especially the major cities.
Two-bedroom cottage is less than 600 square feet, and every room
600 square feet.
My apartment is bigger than this.
My house is 4,000
My garage
square
is bigger
feet.
needs a complete overhaul. But remember, this is San Francisco.
We just did an open house this weekend with 2 days, and so far we have about 100 parties walking through. So it's going to be very competitive.
Built before the 1906 earthquake, no one even knows how old it is, since all the records were destroyed in the fire. It sits next to an upscale neighborhood that used to be...
Dude, did he say before 1906?
Yes.
Before
the
1906
earthquake. Yeah, it caused a fire, burned all the records to that house.
The old Ingleside horse racing track. Some believe it may have been the residence of a local jockey or horseman. But with an unusually large lot, just right for a rebuild, local realtors say it will not sell for its asking price.
It's gonna go higher.
Yeah.
Huh?
Is that crazy to you, like it is to the rest of us?
It is very crazy that the price is so high that a lot of people cannot afford it.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Grand Breaker says, I wish 650,000 was something I could apply the word only to. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
People buy cars for that much.
Dude, people buy crazy expensive cars for that much. Like a $650,000 car.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying that's like well over the average spending for cars.
McLaren or something.
Yeah, I think my folks paid like 40 or 50 grand for their house.
Yeah, that was many years ago, wasn't it?
No, like 7.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, they'd lived in it for a long time, but yeah. They had rented it out, and then whenever the people finally sold it to them, they got it for like 50. So even then, even most houses around here, most like new houses in these divisions and stuff, are like 90 or 100. 650 for something that's like, say, like the size of Grant's garage. Yeah. One more reason not to move to Cali, folks. Sorry.
Well, you can move to Cali, just not San Fran.
Well, you're gonna move anywhere else in like the major cities, it's gonna be the same thing. Maybe if you move up into the fucking north or some shit.
That's why San Fran's homeless population was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's because of that.
It's like there's all kinds of crazy shit too with like red tape and doing anything. Well, a lot of states are bad about it, but doing like fucking anything even on the land that you do own is like fucking crazy, dude. I've heard some really weird stories about people that live out there that try to do anything, and you got to go through like all kinds of like bureaucracy to do fucking anything to your own land.
Just like to build a shed, you got to go through a fucking bunch of shit.
Like they'll come out
land of the free though.
Yeah, for real. Like you gotta like they'll come out and they're like, well, they have to look over fucking everything, and then they're like, well, you'll be able to build your shed, but by the way, we have to put like a certain size fence around all these trees over here because they're part of this fucking like this act that California passed or whatever. So we can't have any of those trees even being touched. So you got to put clear markers around them. It's just like all kinds of like insane shit. Anyways, this is Photoshop Gold.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What am I looking at?
I'm looking at a future TJ and Darkmatter Photoshop is what I'm
That's
looking
what
at.
I'm thinking. You get it close enough and get a good pause on it. Somebody will get it.
That guy looks abnormally tall, but he's really not.
Some shoes.
That's totally TJ, isn't it? That's all.
Sometimes times get hard. Darkmatter's videos aren't making the monetization they used to. Yeah, that shows.
I would say he's a streetwalker, but he's not doing that very well either.
Yeah, this could be in some third world country, or it could just be Florida.
It's hard to tell the difference. Well, there's no leaves on the vegetation, so that ain't Florida.
That looks like
Florida doesn't look that fancy. Yeah,
that's European.
Yeah. I think it is Russia. The skinhead made me think Russia. Fucking what's her name? Emma Gonzalez? What's the girl? The Parkland survivor girl?
Yeah.
Is that her?
Kind of offended that you don't think there's skinheads in Florida.
No. Damn it, Drew. Just once I'd like to watch this podcast without having nightmares for 2 or 3 days after. Sorry, buddy. Not as long as I run the show. How to fix a pesky pothole.
Come on, G. Plant this pothole. Everybody in Erie should adopt a pothole.
Yeah, you can do this until like a fucking cop comes by and finds you for vandalizing like a public fucking roadway or some shit.
Good thing about it is it gets people to avoid it.
Yeah, like I'm saying, it's smart if they're not gonna fucking fix it, but then the state will fucking sue you for fucking with their property or some shit.
You bitches didn't even know this existed.
No, but that's the thing though. Like, I'm sure the locals had been probably called. Like, they'll call them out there for like months. Like, will you guys please come out here and fix this fucking pothole? Like, it's goose egging my tires and shit. They won't do shit, but some dude comes out there and plants some flowers in it. They'll be out there. There'll be like fucking 30 cops out there. What the fuck?
Write this off of my taxes.
That'd be hilarious if you argued with the cops on that. Fuck no, I'm not pulling it out. In fact, I'm writing this shit off on my taxes.
Yeah. This is me giving back to you, motherfuckers. And he'd probably spend a total of like $25. This man deserves a beer.
Yeah. He's doing something good.
Honestly, yeah.
Grandpa says, Drew, no fucking way a judge would uphold that charge. The charge for what? Tampering with... Like tampering...
You write it up as tampering with city property or something like that? They'll hold that up.
I don't understand why they wouldn't. I mean, I don't think they should, obviously. Because what he's doing is way better than what they've done with it, but...
I mean, if they tried, he'd get off smelling like a rose anyway. He wouldn't do nothing. Hedge your bets, Drew.
Oh my god. Alright. No. Hold on. What else we got down here? Fuck off, Darkmatter.
Is there a bustle in that dude's hedgerow?
At least yours was a Zeppelin reference.
I had to.
Fuck off, Darkmatter.
All we need is for that dude's idea to take root.
Don't push your luck, Grant.
I mean, I started this whole thing, and now it's sort of blossoming into a beautiful thing.
Oh my god.
Good idea, right?
Jesus Christ, we're a thorn in his side, aren't we?
Look, he's extending his branch out to this person driving by here.
Dude, you know what I was thinking is as soon as he plants this thing in the road, the first car comes by, just runs it right the fuck out.
Good idea, right?
That'd be funny.
Bam! Right there.
Do it, lady.
Hey. No, I'm pretty sure nobody would do it due to the fact that everybody that lives in that little section right there has had to pass by that every day for whoever knows how long.
Looking down, Darkmatter is on fire in a gulag. Just another day. Another day. Oh, here's a little bit of
Does that
tech.
make you a revolutionary, Drew?
Yeah, put me on a shirt like Che Guevara. Go ahead. This is a smooth shot. Yeah, they always use Shive's music. Alright. Double take. Okay.
What the fuck is a smooth shot?
So you put the shot is the yellow and your chaser is the green. Hold on to the hole.
Oh, I see.
Why not just pour a black tooth? I mean,
Yeah, you could do a black tooth, or you could just, have your shot in a fucking chaser, because you have the two cups that you're putting together, you could just have side by side, we don't have to complicate this.
You'd be fiddling with all that crap while you're as drunk as some people we've seen.
Yeah, they're not. Anybody who's doing shots to the point where they actually need to buy a product to help them with their shots, you're drinking too much for this shit anyways.
Yeah, there's two paths you can go by.
Look at Godless Lesbian says this is for Godless Lesbian says this is for pussies, but then again, Godless Lesbian, so are you. Oh!
Oh my god. Alright, how they stop oil-filled fires. Holy shit, is that for real? Pumpkin says that double shot glass costs $34.
Of course, the Irishman had to research it instantly.
He's not a true Irishman if he knows how to take a chaser.
So they just smother it? They set this thing on it, drown out the oxygen? Is that what happens?
Basically, that crane should be called the mother-in-law.
But do you think she'd be the one to put the fires out?
What the fuck?
You think that they'd have a more, like, I would think they'd have a more technologically advanced way of doing it. No, it's just put a big fucking heavy thing over the flames.
That's what it looks like. So that really is all they do is smother it. They just smush it out.
So you put a flame retardant dome on top of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we needed the animation. This is a Darkmatter video right here.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. It's just a straight fingered hand has to go out there.
Oh, was it TJ used to give him shit about the hand with like really long fingers? Yeah.
I could use a crane, not right about now. I'm on fire.
Yeah, just
put out this fire.
Keep in the gulag, bro. Meanwhile, in Cali. Yeah.
Is anybody going to point out the irony of this song compared to what we just saw?
Fight fire with fire? Motherfucker's into it. I might just go buy a pizza. Is it Little Caesars?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess those are everywhere. Nice. Wish we could play the music,
like
but we'll get a copyright. Their wings are not good, like at all.
They got wings.
Oh, I just eat pizza from there.
Yeah.
It's good if you want to just show up, spend $5. I mean, you get what you pay for. It's not horrible. Do y'all have CC's?
Yeah, and as you're sitting on the toilet, fight fire with fire.
No, do you guys have CC's pizza?
Yeah.
I've heard of it. Like when I lived in Chicago, I was in Chicago, but not. I haven't seen any down here.
We affectionately refer to it as feces pizza.
Yeah, it's basically like it's like a buffet for pizza, but it's all pizza. It's a pizza buffet.
I've never eaten at a buffet that didn't make me sick.
Oh, there's plenty of good buffets that I've had, but I mean, it's nothing but pizza and like salad. It's like I say, it's not like fucking horrible, but it's like bottom line, fucking like base level pizza.
But I mean, like literally sick though. Like the food tastes good, but then afterward I'll have like it'll be food poisoning.
Damn. Maybe you just have a weak stomach, Darkmatter.
No.
How about this one's pretty crazy. Camels eating cactuses.
Jesus Christ. The fuck are their mouths made out of? They can do that.
Ugh. Yeah, it's something. They have some kind of like lining in their mouths or whatever it's not affected by it. But that's still like you still have a tongue. You still have
and a throat.
Yeah, and soft spots on like the roof and bottom of your mouth.
And the length of that esophagus.
Jesus. Well, it's harsh conditions. They had to evolve to be able to do that.
Yeah. How much nutrients is in a fucking cactus anyway?
Explains why camels are a bunch of pricks anyway.
That's about enough. That's about enough.
You know how you can get cactus milk out of there? I wonder if you can like make something like sharp cheddar from that. Maybe that's why they like it. You never know.
There we go. There's Ghazi. I was wondering where he was. Yeah. Darkmatter, behave yourself.
Don't be a prick.
All right. Moving on. Don't mess with this bitch.
What the hell?
She's going to fucking jail. This is a federal crime. Is she fucking kidding me? Is she fucking kidding me? She's getting arrested. That's a federal crime. This kid's a fucking public area.
Well, the police have to get their first lady.
Sorry, the cops,
what's her problem?
The cops have to get their first lady. They're too busy like tackling down a fucking guy that planted a flower in the middle of the road by his house. Yeah, I don't know what the fucking problem is.
I'd be Pete in a mirror if I looked like that too.
Nice, Grant. Not bad. Yeah, I have a lot of questions. David Lass in the chat says I have several questions. Yeah, this bus didn't hit her, obviously.
No,
because I mean the car looks fine. Yeah, but she's in front. She can go. Well, who's this dude up here? Is he writing a ticket?
He's just calling the cops.
No, he's taking all the information down.
Oh, okay.
Yep, I saw that. I saw that coming. She's not fucking around.
She's not in her right mind.
Get that shit. She's going to fucking jail.
What the fuck?
Lady.
Oh no, y'all gotta help me.
Yo, leave him. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. What the hell? Yo. What are you doing, bro? That's our man. That's our man.
Oh, come on. Come on. Of course there has to be some dude.
You stood there and watched that dude, or watched that chick hit a fucking guy, and now you want to step in. Don't put your hands on her.
What you guys doing?
Hello, 911.
Just
wait. Hold on, just
yo.
Wait. Hey, hold on, just wait, baby.
Yo.
The guy just like flopping like a fucking fish. Oh yeah, fucking Billy Bong's here. What's up, Billy? He says Black Knight. Yeah.
But that is another thing like about being a woman though, is like a guy cannot do this without getting lit up. I'm sorry, and that guy was not going to swoop in and protect the dude.
Yeah.
The police are right there. Watch out. They're right behind
you.
Calm down, baby girl. Hey, just move on the car. Just move from on the car so you don't get hurt.
Yo.
Watch out, watch out. You watch out, y'all move.
He gazelle leap. He did a little gazelle leap.
one more.
Yo.
Dude.
Oh no, then she got severe.
Dude, they have your driver's license, dude. You're done.
Oh my God.
Why would you jump
You
into
right,
a
man?
car like that?
Why would you jump onto her car like that? That's your take? That's your takeaway there? Why would you
Because
jump
my
on
man just watched Die Hard, that's why.
It's really after that event, that's what he says to this dude.
Why would you jump
You
into
right,
a
man?
car like that? Come on, man.
You're gonna get away with it.
Why would you get jumping in? So what? They can get up with her
You
later.
right.
You alright?
Did you see it?
I got.
Come on, man.
I have everything recorded. Yeah, I have everything.
What, did the cops just stop and like talk to everybody? They didn't like chase her? That was a cop, right?
I have everything recorded.
Yeah, that's a cop right there. Maybe some others chased her down. Dude, what the fuck? This lady just wasn't having it.
We have to find out. We have to find out what state this is in.
Oh fuck yeah, license plate.
Hey, just
There's no front plate.
No, it's up on the dash.
Oh, was it?
Right there.
The police are right there. Watch out. Where the police at? They're right behind
Yo.
Oh, maybe a back plate would be better.
Yo. Leave him. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. What the hell? Yo. What are you doing, bro?
she alright. She alright. You ain't
That's all
gotta put your
man.
hand.
She alright? You ain't gotta put
Man,
your
they
hands on her? Like, Jesus, dude.
They should have. She should have been restrained at this point. Come on. Let her get back into the fucking car. She's already using it as a weapon.
Never mind. I know exactly where it's at.
Where is it?
I know exactly where it's at. Due to that inspection sticker, the yellow one in the front.
Oh.
That is the great state of Virginia.
Oh, one of yours, huh?
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, it had to happen sooner or later. It can't be Florida all the time. Just
Maybe maybe she just moved there from Florida, huh?
The way she drives, yeah. Hold up, I gotta see the gazelle leap one more time.
It's right there. Yeah.
Jesus. Oh, there's a report on it. Report says she was arrested in Washington, D.C. If you have a link to that, I would love to see it. Or you could just tell me what happened. What happened to her.
She'd have gone to jail for a while.
Should have, yeah.
Some serious assault with a deadly weapon.
Woman was arrested. Okay, yeah. Oh, looks like this is just a video. She was 20 years old, arrested by D.C. police, attacking Greyhound bus, running over a man with her car as she tried to flee. Yeah,
Yep, D.C. suburbs in Virginia.
Alright. It's time to last nerve this shit. And we're going to last nerve it with a video Darkmatter sent about Steve Harvey does not want to host Family Feud anymore.
It's hilarious to me.
Welcome to Family Feud. I'm your man, Steve Harvey. We got a good one for you today.
Fart! Flatulating. Passing gas. Fart! Flatulating. Fart!
Nikki, name a kind of ball that doesn't bounce.
Well, I'm gonna go there, and I'm gonna say maybe men's private
It does look. Philly says we gotta pause this often. Is Super Deluxe, are they bad for the copyrights? Because we played their shit several times before. We shall see.
And he's taken from Family Feud anyway. Jesus.
Wait, do what?
And they're taking from Family Feud. You think they'd be more standing?
Yeah, but there's weird some of these, like, I don't know if it's the algorithms or like the copyright holders.
Oh, bad. Family Feud is bad for copyrights.
Yeah, see, like, so we've been hit before for covering shit someone else did a video on. Like, we'll be covering a video of someone covering a video of something else, and they'll be fine. They won't get hit, but we'll get hit for a copyright of what they were covering. And it was on
And
there.
something of yours you'd hate to discover your wife cut in half.
It's Tallywhacker.
Oh.
Name something you like to watch your wife do.
Me.
He's all serious.
Lick himself. Fart. Lick himself. Passing gas. Rectal canal.
Steve, I want to say I don't want any of his testicles in my sandwich.
About to reach the fucking breaking point.
Tallywhacker.
Me.
Or coochie.
I don't want to host this show no more.
I pass gas all day long.
I don't want to host this show no more. I don't want to host this show no more.
No.
Oh.
Yeah. It's good. It's real good.
Oh.
Picasso is
Oh, Jesus.
dead.
I bet the Kanye ones are pretty good.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. I haven't seen them though.
All right, the people in the chat want something else.
I got 2 minutes left technically, so.
Yeah. See if we have something short.
Time for a Shives video. That ought to fill up those
That'll
2
go on
minutes.
for another 2 hours.
Yeah. We can never. We've tried to dedicate the entire last hour to a Shaz video. We only get like 3 minutes in.
Yep.
Man, just for a couple of minutes. Let's see. Already done all those.
I couldn't do a Shives video even if I wanted to. I'm completely covered with garbage for telling really good jokes.
Really good? Let's see, I thought we had... Damn.
The last nerve is Drew looking at stuff.
Yeah, I thought we had some other... Because it has to be short. Here, we'll do this for... This is a 17-second last nerve.
All cops are racist! You better face it! All cops are racist! You better face it! All cops are racist! You better face it!
Oh, no.
What the hell are they saying?
All cops are racist.
Really?
That's a lot of fucking people.
That's at UVA.
Is that Virginia?
Yeah.
Of course it is. Man,
Well,
fucking
you gotta remember. Well, you gotta remember what else happened there.
In Virginia?
Yeah, the fucking at UVA. That shit in
What?
Charlottesville.
Oh, was that was like at the campus?
Hmm.
Oh, I assume it was Charlottesville.
The school that Thomas Jefferson built. Yeah. Just fuck it all up.
So, I guess it was worth it because now all the cops are racist.
Because there's a sign that goes by that says like UVA like profits off of our. See, there's the Seville, Charlottesville.
Students on the front lines.
Yep.
What I want to know
There,
is why.
UVA profits from our.
What I want to know is why, if you ran up to these people and attacked them, why they would immediately call a bunch of racists to come help them.
Oh
All
yeah,
cops are
because the
racist.
first thing they're gonna do is just be like, "Oh my God, where are the cops when you need them?"
Yeah.
Where are the cops to break this shit up? Well, what were they? Okay, so this was on like the 1 year anniversary, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so like the 1 year anniversary, and wasn't it like almost none of like the other people showed up? It was like almost all like Antifa.
They tried to do like another rally, Unite the Right rally, and I think only like 16 people showed up. And then like the day after, this is that shit.
Billy asked if that was an ISIS flag. No, it's just a different Antifa flag. Unless there's an ISIS flag I'm missing in here.
People always take shit too far. I mean, you could fucking time your watch to it.
So you see this shit coming now. Any little thing that happens that makes the headlines, there's some backlash that's going to happen from either end.
That's a lot of fucking people, though. I don't know how many of them, like if they're all there as part of like an Antifa march, but there's definitely enough Antifa flags and shit. I wonder how many people were just kind of marching because they thought it was right. How many of these people would actually consider themselves Antifa? Because I don't see a whole lot of like face masks and shit. But maybe it's because they're actually not meeting any kind of resistance. Maybe anytime like they came up against like protesters, you probably see a lot of these people put like headbands on or some shit. You know, before they go throwing bottles and all that. Yeah, I saw that Billy saying grading students is racist now, so only marches count.
Why?
Well, there was like this whole thing about how like the tests, was it something about how like the tests are made in a certain way that reflects white supremacy, so when other minority groups don't do good on the tests, it's because the tests were racist.
Because they're genetically incapable of taking the same test as white people? I swear to God, it's like when you get to so far to either end, they just become the same again.
Well, Billy says he's joking, but I was reading a thing earlier today.
No, there was a thing that said that.
Yeah, that was making that exact point. That's how funny that is. Like, yeah, like he's saying he's just joking about it, but yeah, that's crazy. Like we're living in that reality. Oh, let me see if I can maybe look it up. The NEA, the racist beginnings of standardized testing, the black-white test score gap, why it persists, and what can be done.
Inferiority complex.
You know, people are fucking simpletons. If there's a racial gap because and if there's a racial gap for test performance, I highly doubt it's because of the fucking test. It has to do with circumstances leading up to the test. Maybe you should work on the root of the problem rather than just take away the tests.
But see, that's harder. Actually fixing some of the issues is harder than just pointing at it. And this is where like a lot of this stuff goes. That's one of the big differences that I know you guys know, but like between what they consider social justice and actual justice. That's just another one of those differences. If they see there's a disparity and if everybody's not getting the equality of outcome, if we're not all hitting the yellow tape at the end of the finish line, if we're not all hitting it at the same time, someone's been fucked over. And it's like a systemic thing. And like we have to go back to the drawing board and just completely rearrange the entire system that caused this injustice to begin with. That's kind of like what I see as like the underlying ideology of the whole thing. And that's what's just fucking crazy. It can't just be like, well, you know, there's all these different reasons why people make different outcomes. But yeah,
blanket solutions and micromanaging never works.
But that's what a lot of these people want to go to. And like Darkmatter said, it's really one of these crazy things where you get to the far end of the spectrum on either side, and it really is like, I guess it's kind of like a horseshoe theory thing. Yeah, like it's like they start kind of wrapping right back around and they start wanting the same shit. Like it's crazy to me that people, especially like for lefties, people can go like that far left, and the whole thing about going left always seemed to me like more to be about like social freedoms and liberties and more pushing for equality. But you go so far left, it becomes like
go back to authoritarianism.
We want to resegregate society. You know, all this crazy
but
shit.
We're segregating for the right reason.
Yeah, we want to split it all up and have everybody separate but equal. Actually, for a lot of these people, it doesn't even sound like they're even attempting separate but equal. They just definitely want it separate, which is crazy because that's shit you would have heard.
No, they'll see the problems that they think is within everyone else, but they do it without doing any self-reflection. Like, hey, let me step back and see if maybe it's us.
Yeah.
It's always somebody else's fault. It's always somebody else's doing.
Yeah. Well, that's the show, folks. Thanks for. I'm glad y'all pushed for a better last night. Just crushing our spirits before we go to bed.
Yep, and on that upbeat note, we could have ended on Gazelle guy jumping on the car, or something happy like vehicular manslaughter, but whatever.
Something happy like vehicular manslaughter. Well, TJ didn't stop by, but I know TJ definitely wanted to be here. He has his younger ones to take care of. He did stop by for a little bit in the chat.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Dollars to donuts that he planned this whole thing. Like he wanted an excuse. He got his girl pregnant because he wanted an excuse to get today off.
He planned this 9 months ago.
Yep.
Son of a bitch.
Evil genius.
He said he might miss next Tuesday as well.
Of course he will.
He's getting a little vacation, a little paid vacay out of all this. Yeah, but we'll see if he'll be back then. If not, we might if Grant can make it. If maybe we can get Paul on next Tuesday. We'll see what's going on, but at least I'll be here next Tuesday. I'm assuming Darkmatter, you're going to be here, right?
Yeah, should be.
Good, should be. It's just going to be me next week, guys. Stick around. We'll be back next Tuesday. We are done with patron shows for the month because we already did the one that we had. We've already given our prize out. I think everything else looks good. We'll see everybody next week.
Good night.
Bye-bye. We love you. God loves you. He really does. Bye-bye for today. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye for today.
Bye-bye. We love you.